All right, everybody, we're live. Yes, we're live on radio as well. We're live on video. And,
we're live all around.
We're live.
We will be alive momentarily.
After we drink some of our coffee. Yeah.
I didn't get you
Thanks,
3 shots of espresso. Good morning, everybody.
Whoa.
Did she get 3
How
shots
dare
of
you
espresso?
interrupt the explanation that she was fixing to give?
What?
Do you think her good morning, whatever, just bypasses what you just said?
What? I didn't get the 3 shots of espresso?
What happened?
Because the last time I got 3 shots of espresso, you had an accident in your pants. So I didn't want to do that to you again. So I only got 2 shots of espresso.
There's a reason sometimes you need 3 shots. You may need a good cleansing.
Yeah, but you don't need it.
You yelled at me last time I had a good cleansing.
Wait, there's a difference. That bathroom belongs to me.
So he's allowed to have a good cleansing.
And technically, I didn't sit down and poop like Denise did. See, Denise comes to other people's houses and drops trowel.
That just means I feel comfortable with you.
Me, I never dropped trowel.
Yeah, but
yes, you did in your pants.
Well, trowel would be the pants, Denise. As many times as you've had your pants down, you should know what that means.
Oh.
I'm talking about pooping in people's houses, Doc. You're a perv.
Oh.
Wasn't you the same woman that was just trying to make out with her in the bathroom?
I thought we weren't going to tell anybody that.
We were in the not the
I
closet,
don't
the bathroom.
remember. As I heard the noises through the door, I do not remember you opening the door going, Scotty, let's not talk about this. You didn't exactly warn a brother.
Well, I mean,
It's kind of like little Richard sending me a text message that says, don't read this on air. If you expect something to not be told, there's certain things you have to say and certain things you don't say. Like, for instance, it's just between me and you. That automatically says I got to tell everybody. But
this is on the DL.
This is on the DL.
Yeah, if you say this is on the DL, don't be surprised if video camera doesn't get whipped out.
Well, Denise, let's keep that on the DL in there, okay?
I think it already was on the DL.
Yeah, but the bad thing is my husband's sitting right here. So.
I know, yeah. So, it couldn't be 2 on the DL.
Yeah.
Well, it was on the down low.
Well,
David gave us his permission.
You're short. Anything with you is on the down low.
I'm not short. I am 5'3" and a quarter.
Because a quarter matters.
Because a quarter matters.
Kind of like that Pinto that's blue, because blue matters.
Oh my gosh.
I'm tall.
So anyways, we were going to discuss the fact that used to Doc was all professional. Like, I don't know, can I say it was good that you drank the Kool-Aid? Because now you've become a slack ace. So
she needs some more Kool-Aid?
Used to, she would come in and she wouldn't be here on Tuesday, Wednesday, but she'd still do things. Here lately, you are like an alcoholic. Like, you disappear and get drunk for the weekend. It's kind of the same thing. You disappear on Tuesday. Monday afternoon, you disappear. We may see you on Thursday, but we won't hear from you. Won't no business be handled.
She texted me last night to see how my appointment went.
Yeah.
Again,
no business.
Yeah, I know.
No, I actually ended up picking up a development contract for a criminal justice class. So that's why I felt a little missing in action. Because, it was either I was going to have to sell something or ads, and I chose.
Well, yeah, because you damn sure ain't trying to sell no ads.
I chose option number 3.
Okay. But at least warn a brother. You just disappear.
I did not disappear.
How many times did you text me yesterday?
I talked to you the day before.
So she doesn't have to talk to you yesterday.
Message.
I talked to you the day before we texted for a long, long time.
The day before.
Yeah, but yesterday you were fine. Because,
How do you know?
It was my turn yesterday.
How do you know I was fine?
Because I talked to Denise and I talked to Crystal.
You didn't ask me anything about school.
That's my point.
Oh. Well, if something would have been
about me, but that was important.
Yeah, but if something would have been wrong, somebody would have
said something. As long as you believe that.
Shut up.
Somebody would have said something if something would have been wrong. I mean, I'm saying.
How do you know? Insensitive lesbian.
Because we're family, and that's what we do is we warn each other about each other. We're like, Scotty's on a rampage today. Stay clear.
Right.
Yeah, but
Maybe
was
that's
not
why
yesterday.
She stayed cleared yesterday.
Well, wait, you were on a rampage?
No, that's the point.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That was the joke part.
What's there a freaking squirrel's nest right here and everybody's watching?
I love you, Scotty.
Whatever.
Not feeling the love. Okay, now when I was over here all the time, you were like, God, Doc, go home. Now I'm not
no,
here.
no. I only said that after you drank a bottle of wine.
And then you wanted to drive home?
Thank you. I'm like, that's the wrong
I
time
didn't
to
care
send
how
somebody home.
Whoa, I didn't care how she got home. Just get out of mine.
That's the wrong time to send
You don't
somebody
have
home.
to go home, but you can't stay here.
Listen, let me explain something. When I'm standing in my house and my driveway is on the right side of my house and the baby monitor is inside the house on the left side of the house. And when I'm sitting there watching TV and over the baby monitor, which I hear over the volume of the TV, I hear Doc, my wife, and Zach yelling in the front yard. Now, y'all are on the right side of my yard. The baby monitor is in the house, over the crib on the left side. And I'm hearing you outside over the baby monitor, then I have to assume that the people down the street heard you.
We weren't that loud.
Or in your neighborhood.
But I heard you over the baby monitor.
That's because everything was quiet. And so the baby monitor picked us up because everything was quiet.
In the same aspect of what you just said, if everything is quiet, meaning there's no cars traveling up down the road at loud, noises,
buses going,
then that means everybody in the neighborhood can hear you too.
I don't think they could. We were really
If
quiet.
the baby monitor
really loud
picked you
quiet?
up,
We were loud quiet.
right.
Or quiet loud.
We were indoor voice
Quite loud?
quiet.
Quite loud, yes. You were using your inside voice.
Like the
inside a
spider
friggin' Coliseum voice.
Oh,
And you know
That's
how,
our preacher voice.
but do you know how you know I'm right and she's wrong? Because all
she's
she's
laughing?
giggling. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all she's doing is giggling. Now wiping tears out
she's
of her eyes.
crying. You want me to get you a tissue?
No,
No, I wasn't that loud.
I wasn't that loud.
I wonder why the guy across the street kept asking, "What the hell are you doing?"
We weren't loud.
And there was lights across the lake getting turned on.
Well, now we weren't that.
You was as loud as Stephanie going, "Is that lesbian here yet?"
What a great first.
Just add alcohol.
Now you know how I felt Monday.
I know.
Kind of got ambushed Monday.
No,
And I
you-
wasn't even contagious.
And you weren't even.
And you made me
contagious.
leave.
I didn't make
I
you
know, I'm just
leave.
kidding.
I just sprayed everywhere and brought
Yeah.
Clorox wipes.
Like a male cat.
You need CPR, Denise? I got you. If you need CPR.
I thought you'd be more of a Heimlich maneuver.
We were practicing in the bedroom.
Well, at least till you sharded.
Oh my God.
Is that chocolate on your lip, Doc?
Oh, gross.
Really, Scotty?
White chocolate.
Oh my God.
That's right.
That's like the Doc. That's right. You're not gonna toaster oven. Shut up.
I am
But
getting
you
that
can get some
toaster
white
oven.
chocolate.
I love white chocolate.
So what since you haven't been in the picture, what have I missed in your life?
Okay, so remember when you and I started hanging out together and I was just
Back when it was new and you appreciated me?
I still appreciate
Sounds like a
you.
relationship.
It's the closest thing to a straight relationship she's got.
That's not true. But yeah, it kind of is.
I was about to say, what do you
She's like-
mean? You're
she's
a
like
lesbian. This
arguing.
is the closest thing to a straight relationship
She's
you have.
arguing with herself. I thought I was the closest thing.
Well, honey,
There is nothing straight about you.
you're not.
Well,
really
maybe for
straight.
about 10 minutes a day, but that's up to David.
Ugh,
You're not really straight, Denise. I hate to break it to you, but it's okay.
whatever.
I'm going to let you live in denial.
Hell, your driveway ain't even straight.
I know, right?
I'm going to let you live in denial. It's okay. But I still love you. No, so I had gotten tired of teaching and I stopped teaching at several universities all at one time. I just quit because I was burnt out. And one of the universities came back to me because they needed somebody to develop their criminal justice program because the person they thought that they hired to develop it didn't actually have a real degree in it. So,
Don't they kind of check that stuff when they hire them on?
well, not when they're your best friend, not when you hire your BFF.
Oh.
So the BFF couldn't pass the accreditation process, so they had to come back to me. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do 4 classes for them, developing. I'm not teaching, just developing.
Oh, so you're setting up the curriculum?
I'm starting to snooze now. Where was the excitement in anything that you
Well,
Is that
said?
what you just played?
Yeah, I just did the snoring sound effect.
I didn't even hear it. How come I didn't hear it?
I heard it.
So, anyways,
I'm not talking to you.
I was just trying to figure out what we
I'm not
missed.
talking to Scotty.
Now, we kind of wish we would have missed it. But, anyways, what's happening on the other parts of your life?
Well, Benny has a drawer now. Actually, she has 3 drawers.
I'm so proud of you.
It was really hard. That was like the hardest thing I have done.
This has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. That was so hard to give your significant other some drawers for her drawers.
It was because, I mean, you and I had this conversation, but, you know, when I bought the house, I bought it as like my house. And when I got my bedroom furniture, I bought it for just one person, you know, because it was not designed for 2 people.
Well, when you got married, did you get married to be just one person, or did you get married to share your life with somebody?
Well, I got married to share my life, but not my drawer space.
Then why don't you get another dresser for her?
Well,
Cricket.
You wait till you hear this excuse.
What, have you asked her this already?
well, because
Just wait till you hear it. It's
No.
priceless.
no, because so when we started dating like 3 years ago.
No. She asked about a dresser.
I'm getting to that.
But you're
we
beating
had-
around the bush.
We had a plan. I had a 5-year
Oh my God,
plan.
a plan. Me and her had this argument the other day. I had this 5-year plan. Okay, plans change.
But it was my 5-year plan, though. It was all planned out on an Excel spreadsheet, and it had little
She-
check marks.
Hey, I had a 5-day plan, and it's just Thursday. I'm pretty sure it changed since Monday.
You had a 5-year plan on
On when
a
we
checklist?
right when we were going to get, you know, when we were dating, when we would hit certain milestones in dating.
Did she know that this?
Yeah, and she
existed?
agreed to it. So that's why it
She had to
was,
sign a contract before she started dating you?
You would think.
well, not really a contract, but it was
Doc's
kind
like,
of,
you need to get that magnifying glass and read that very tiny small
The fine
print
print.
down there next to the number on page 75.
it wasn't 75 pages. It was only like 6. It was like a 6-page document.
Okay, now can we get back to the point of why can't you just get her a different dresser so Denise can laugh at you for your answer?
Laugh and cough, because that's what it
Let's just speed all this BS up. Why won't you
Because-
get her her own dresser?
because that didn't come with the bedroom set that I bought, and it wasn't
So
in
why
the plan
won't
to
you
get new
just
furniture.
Forget this whole plan thing. Why won't you put one in that room?
Because I have to have that corners free in case Zaylee comes. To
She's giving
in
you
the night.
every BS answer but the real answer.
What's the real answer she told you?
It won't match.
Yeah, it won't match.
I'm like, okay, just do it.
You
No,
can
it
go
won't
get
match.
another dresser or something that matches your bedroom.
Look at her head. No,
it won't match. Because the
I'm
bed-
like, why can't you just go get some Tupperware sliding drawers, you know,
no,
and take
Put
your,
it in the closet.
I'm like, take some of your bras and panties out of one of them drawers because you don't need all that crap.
No.
Put it in a Tupperware type drawer that they make. You
In
get
the
them at
closet so you can't
Target.
see it.
That's right, and give your wife some drawers.
I did. She
All
had.
right, let's just have this conversation then. So Doc has lots of lingerie from exes. And I'm like, you don't look at Denise's eyes. You already know. Let me tell you, straight white people don't play the game that Doc does.
Wait,
If my ex would have gave me a bunch of stuff and it was still in one of my drawers that's in the bedroom that I share with my wife, it would be what we use to light the bonfire with. You don't do that.
I don't think my husband would like if I had lingerie from ex relationships.
Look at him. He's already saying it's just you don't do it. You just don't do it. There's,
I have lingerie from our relationship that I don't wear.
but my thing is like if you're sharing, okay, Doc, I'm gonna look at you. Once you slide the ring on, this person becomes your other half, your partner, right? If that partner shares the bed with you,
Yeah.
then that also means they share your life, they share your home.
Your drawers.
I mean, look, my wife can have whatever she wants in that bedroom. You know why? Because I go in there to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't care if she hung silly putty on the wall. I don't care. I'm going in there to go to sleep. I'm going to curl up. I'm going to have this big old booty pressed up against me while I'm going to sleep. And I'm going to stay
You saying
hot.
Crystal has a big old booty?
I'm talking about a big old nice warm booty. Don't be trying to change this subject. My point is,
Love
when
you,
I
Crystal.
when I sit in my living room, as long as I can see the 55-inch over that fireplace, as long as I'm sitting on my chair with my legs propped up, I don't even care what's to my left and right. Just don't block me from the TV. My wife can have whatever she wants.
Okay.
But my
Okay.
ass, I cannot. No. That's what happens when you get married. You don't have a drawer with all your pictures of your ex-girlfriends in your drawer. You don't have cards that say I love you in your car. And you don't have I love you cards that it does not have your wife's signature or your husband's signature. Let me tell you something. You really want to piss a guy off? You let a guy go just happen to say, I'm looking for this, that, and the other. And the wife go, it's in the nightstand next to my side of the bed. Okay. And I open that drawer and then there's that personal massaging device, pack of D batteries. What's this weird Polaroid picture of her ex-husband doing? Oh my God, why is that in my house? Oh yeah, that's a no-no. There would then be
They
a
don't all
picture.
take D batteries.
Well, shut up, Denise. God, focus. The most important part here would be the Polaroid, not the battery.
Not the battery.
There
Or
would
they're
then
just
there would then
rechargeable.
be a picture from my phone being sent to my wife's phone of me taking a Polaroid picture and her ex-husband wiping Bella's ace. That would be the picture she would then get, because that's not going to be in my house. You can have it in my house, our house. You can have it in a box. You can write on the box memories, but that crap's going to either be in storage in the garage or in the basement or something. It has no reason to be hanging up in my house. It has no reason to be hanging in my damn house. Hanging meaning hanging out, not just hanging.
I get that. And we made a lot of progress this week.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, the
Little
bear.
Richard, don't read this on air. Thank you for handling that correctly, sir.
That's what you say first, not last.
That's
After I've
right.
already read it.
Well, he sends that as a text, as one text, and then he's sending the other part in. So smart man.
See. But yeah.
But yes, there's certain things you just don't do.
Well, I'm learning, Scotty. I really am learning. I know that a lot of people are like, what do you mean you're learning? That's just common sense. But, when you've never had to do that before, it is learning.
How many times you been married?
Once,
You didn't learn the first time?
obviously.
How many relationships you had? Like, I've got a box from, my first wife, and it's like at my mother's house in the basement down next to a Lionel train set. I mean, that my mom's been like 100 times, you need to come get that. And I'm like, why? It sits just perfect right there. I don't need that in my house.
Any pictures I have of my ex are for my kids, and they have
Right,
it in their rooms.
Right, but with your
because it's-
children's
yeah.
father. And that's the situation. Is there was a picture of me and my ex on a wedding day in Emmy's room. That is Emmy's picture. That crap ain't hanging up near my bathroom. It ain't hanging up in my hallway. It damn sure ain't hanging up in my living room. You
What?
just don't do that.
I get that. I do.
And you don't have teddy bears.
Okay, but Scotty, that
Are we human beatboxing over there?
was a Vermont teddy bear.
I don't care if it was from Detroit.
No, it's from.
It was from Australia.
Go ahead.
I'm.
Spit into the microphone and explain why you have a teddy bear from your ex and why it's on your wife's side of the bed.
Wait, what?
Me and David would be like, hey, man, you want to shoot that 12 gauge? Yeah, what you got to shoot at? My
Vermont
wife's
teddy
teddy
bear.
bear.
No.
Go get it. We gonna shoot.
No, but okay. So
We'd blow stuffing all over that.
the
Doc McStuffing. Pow!
the Vermont teddy bears are they're a
They need to be an endangered species. That's what they need to
No.
be.
they're kind of like Build-A-Bears for adults.
Who cares?
Because
Who cares?
okay, so every woman.
So can you hurry up and
Let
get
her
to your real
explain it.
point?
But-
Oh, she is so beating around the bush because I know the answers. I'm
Oh.
just trying to squeeze it out of her.
But every woman wants a Vermont teddy bear.
Not every woman does. I bet
I
I bet your wife don't want it on her side of the bed.
don't like. I've heard of them, but I'm not like, hey, David, go get me a Vermont teddy bear. I'm like, go get me a Build-A-Bear. I'll do a Build-A-Bear.
Can you hurry up and get to the real bull crap? Because I'm sure people are just dying to laugh right now.
I'm
Oh my
not.
God.
Come on.
I'm rehoming the bear. So let's just move away
But
from the bear.
why? Why?
Let's just move away from the bear.
Step away from the bear slowly.
Is there any?
What it is she keeps trying to say
Uh-oh.
it's an expensive bear. I'm like, I don't care what it is, just for fun.
Good morning. Oh my God, you talking about a relationship holding on to memories? Oh my God, every relationship I ever had was just like from Escape from New York, man. It was
That's right.
Getting Out Alive. Oh God,
Look, dude, I have sat here and got out of some relationships and looked back, and I'm like,
Dodged a bullet on that
man,
one.
that was close. I almost died.
I've looked at a couple of people, and I'm like, I've dodged a bullet on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
The memories. Oh, the memory is I'm out alive. Oh my God, really? A box of nothing. I walked away a free man. Straight up. Oh, yeah. There was no question of, hey, who's this picture of? Who's this picture of? I mean, mine thankfully ended all so badly that there was nothing to be desired or held on to.
Look, I had an ex-girlfriend call me up one day and go, hey, you know, whatever happened to them pictures of me and you, blah, 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 blah. And what had happened is me, her, and her kids and went to this park. And, you know, I took some pictures of her kids because she didn't have any. She was that kind of mother. And then she wants to hit me up and ask for, hey, whatever happened to those pictures? I went, I deleted them. Oh my God, why would you do that? I went, because I removed you from my life. Yeah, but you should never do that. Why the hell are you calling me?
How about you take some pictures of your kids?
How about you go take some pictures? Bye.
I said, well, I sold those pictures to the Bosnian black market. They're looking for your children now to sell.
Oh my God. No, I would never do that. That would be like sending, you know, Ebola through the mail or anthrax.
Oh, no, there's no memories. Oh God, no. When I walked into my marriage 22 years ago, I had absolutely nothing, no kind of vapor trail of anything. Oh, it was just.
I mean, it's bad enough my memories haunt me.
Only thing I brought was a 6-year-old daughter from a marriage that was 6 months max.
But that's your child. That's not a stuffed animal, Doc.
Yeah.
Well,
I expected better from Doc, like Miss PC Queen over here.
well, you know,
Telling you.
I'm PC in the workplace. In my relationship,
You suck.
I'm working. I'm a work in progress. I never said I was perfect. I'm an
You
imperfect
gotta
person.
throw that underwear out. You gotta throw that underwear out because that's what it is now. It's not lingerie, it's underwear. Throw it out.
Let's just paint a very, very sexy image. So there's this wife laying there, you know, this lingerie. The significant other goes to, you know, sexy, like run their hands down their side and kissing on their chest, starts to undo it and then look over and goes, oh crap, that's that stuff. What's his name bought you? I mean, come on, mood killer. Mood killer.
Why does it have his initials on it?
Unless it's strictly a grudge. No.
No,
Yeah, but
that's
some of
wild.
this, but it was expensive underwear. I just,
Who cares what it's, here's the problem. What is it valued at?
what do you mean? Like, how much did it
Stop.
cost?
What comes to your mind when I say what's it valued at?
Cost.
No, you're wrong.
Oh man.
You already, Denise, what is the correct answer?
Nothing.
Thank you.
Huh?
You are so hung on the friggin' mighty dollar of what the lingerie costs that you're not looking at what it's valued at, and it's valued as shit. Shit. You put it in a fireplace, you burn it.
Because it's not.
Because
worth
it's not
anything
from
in
your
this
person.
relationship. Like, it's not.
Listen, even Rich is going,
But
It's
Oh.
not valued at nothing. It's garbage. It's worse than toilet paper. At least toilet paper you can wipe your butt with. Anything an ex gave you is worthless. Unless it's a friggin' Mercedes, it goes in the garbage or in a box. Why, oh why, in a relationship would you want to put on some sexy lingerie from a past romance for the present romance that is offensive? What is wrong with you? It's worthless. It has no value.
well,
On the next episode of Hoarders.
Exactly. Exactly.
well,
Oh my goodness.
I got from a listener, why do
Oh.
women have sexy night clothes? It's pointless, in my opinion. And that's from a female.
Wow. All right. Well, let me let you guys go. Have
All
a
right,
great
man.
show, man.
Thank you.
Love listening to you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is just, and this ain't exploiting, Doc. This is proving the point. Typically, as stupid, Denise, I'm going to look at Denise when I say this.
He started to say stupid and looked at
As
me.
stupid, no, because you'll relate to this. As stupid as this sounds, this conversation you would typically only have with a man. Right?
True.
Doc?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, but okay, it's a sad day when Scotty has to help the woman see why it's wrong. Because it just did not, my brain isn't wired like that. That's all I can say.
You're hung on the dollar.
I'm not hung on the dollar, but
Every
Really?
excuse you've
Because
had has
everything has been about
because
money.
Of a price tag.
Why haven't we blown the teddy bear apart?
because it was a $200 bear.
You're an idiot.
Why haven't you got rid of the underwear?
Let's just answer the phone.
Just for fun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. My opinion on that as well would be, say cars are no big deal. I could understand that. Jewelry straight to the pawn shop. All right.
Well, or I can take that gold wedding ring with the big diamonds in it. We can go take it to the jewelry store. We can have it melted down. We can do something else with those diamonds. And people go, oh, but that, the wedding band was what was significant representing your wedding. But them
Right.
1 carat
Recreate it.
diamond earrings I'm going to end up with, those represent sucker.
Yeah. Recreate it to something that means more.
That's
with the
right.
current relationship.
That's
Makes
right.
sense? Yeah.
Because
And
the
in
diamond is
sense
just
of
a rock.
Underwear, if the relationship ended, the underwear and whatnot, it's got to be gone. I mean, that's just straight up.
Because there's nothing sexy about Richard fixing to get all freaky deaky with his wife and take off Tommy's underwear that he bought her when she was 19 and was being a slut behind the football stadium. That's horrible.
Well,
And that was just an illustration, Richard. I have no
I
idea what your wife
understand,
did behind the football stadium.
I figured so.
I wasn't there.
My wife don't even like football.
Hence the reason she was behind the stadium.
Okay, it was a
fool.
soccer field.
Yeah, it was a soccer field. I don't know.
The point was I
Yeah.
didn't mention the other. Just that she didn't like football. But anyway, all right. But yeah, that's my.
I
opinion
can't
on it.
believe the guys are having to school you on this.
okay. So what if you bought this said lingerie while you were at different international destinations, like say, for example,
Okay.
Aruba?
Who cares?
And
Well, think about it this way, Doc. All right. You were in a relationship with someone else. Okay.
right.
Did you purchase this because you liked it, or did the other person purchase it because they liked it? There's a fine line. If you purchased it and it's yours and you've had it all along through a couple of relationships and you knew that it was yours to begin with, I could see a little difference there. If it was bought because of a sensual situation from the other party, then that makes it a completely different monster.
Yeah, because let's look at it this way. I'm just gonna make up names.
Okay.
So you and Tammy Faye Baker go to Aruba.
I thought you were going to make them up. Oh, my God. Hold on a second. Wait, my bed pillow's covered in whatever the hell this is. Oh, it's makeup. Oh, okay.
So you and Tammy Faye Baker end up at the lesbian conference in Aruba, and you and her are walking through the gift shop,
It says I heart Aruba.
and you pick up something and you think it's funny, yeah, and it says, I heart Aruba. Y'all just happen to have sex and you just happen to wear those that night. You purchased those are yours. If Tammy Faye Baker purchases them and says, my makeup will look great smeared across that heart and I need you to wear those are not yours. Those need to be thrown in the trash.
Okay. So if
Exactly.
I bought it, I can keep it. If someone else bought it for me,
No. You need to analyze what we're saying. If it was just bought as something that you just wanted, that's one thing. If you bought it because you were wanting to get freaky with somebody while wearing them, those need to be thrown away. I have another lady going, tell her to burn it.
Hey, remember the
That's from
bonfire we're
another
gonna have?
lady. Another lady is saying, tell her to burn it.
You remember the bonfire we're gonna have?
Yeah.
Guess what you're bringing?
No, no,
Yes.
I'm already partying with the bear. I've already given up drawer space. Come on, I can't.
What
You're
days?
making me
Hey,
give up everything.
what the hell do you do on Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
I do course development now.
Where?
At home.
On both days? I thought you went into Midtown or
on
something.
well, Tuesday afternoons I'm tutoring. Wednesdays I'm at homeschool co-op. and
Excuse
course
me.
Development.
Wednesday, you're in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, Benny, we're coming over Wednesday and we're cleaning out our drawers.
No.
You hold too much value in a past relationship.
I'm not holding value in the past relationship. It's just
Hey. Let me ask
boy.
you this very important question. So, name something that you have that a ex-lover has purchased you that's a nightgown like that. Name it. The most expensive one.
the most expensive one is probably the black sheer one.
Okay. Who bought it?
Oh gosh.
If it's not Benny, just say not Benny.
Not Benny.
Okay. How many times have you had sex with Benny while wearing it?
Never. I've actually never. done
Wow. So what the hell do you own it for?
it. Because it's in the drawer.
Memories are free. You don't have to hold on to it for a memory. And I'm a hoarder. Go look at my garage. I save stuff that I know can be used. That, what you're describing, when's it going to be used?
Okay, so what if I just take it out the drawer and put it in a box?
That would be terrific. Put all of them in a box that says memories.
Yep.
Duct tape the box up and go shove it in the top shelf of a garage somewhere.
Yep, in a dark room when you're getting ready to have your fun time for the evening, you don't want to mistakenly grab that out of the drawer.
Okay, I can do
Does
that.
make sense?
I can put it in a box and tape it up. I can do that. I just
All of them.
But why do you need to? If you're taping them up and putting them up somewhere, you're gonna forget about them. So why not just get rid of them?
No, because then it feels like that I'm throwing away parts of my life.
But it's still
in your head.
here.
But I can't do that.
Welcome to another episode of Dr. Phil My Crotch as we try to fix your relationship.
I still can't get over wanting to sleep with 4 Tammy Faye Bakers because she rolled over twice in the bed.
Love advice for Dr. Phil McCrotch.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord!
I can't believe I'm having to school the doc.
Well, because you're better at stuff like this than me. I'm not good at stuff like this, Scotty.
And y'all, let's leave the sex part of this out of this statement. And y'all run to be lesbians because you don't like the mentality of men. And then come to find out, some of y'all's traits are a whole lot worse than some of ours.
Well, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with emotional connections.
Oh, really? Because you're more emotionally connected to stuff? Like lingerie from an ex relationship?
Jacob said, "Doc. It's time to let your past go."
So
Oh my
our
God.
first campfire, and I just got a text from Abby. So our first campfire, I suggest that we do what Abby's saying. I would dismember the bear one paw at a time.
No. We can't dismember the bear.
So just throw the whole thing in the fire.
Hey, I can make you a suggestion. Go hide it somewhere because I'm coming to your house on Wednesday to get
Doc,
it and all your lingerie, and we're going to
What
have
about-
it for a campfire.
Yeah, what about the Vermont bear? How about putting it on eBay?
Well,
Use the money that you would
And
get
buy your
from it
wife
to buy a
something.
real memory.
Yeah.
Buy your wife something.
or how about we take that most expensive lingerie you got, put it on the teddy bear, bring the teddy bear over here. Little Richard can come back over here with that bow that I just gave him, and we
There
will
you go.
target practice at that friggin' bear.
Okay, so tell me if this is true or not. Holding on to the stuff you're talking about seems like you're holding on to hope you might be together again.
That's not true.
Okay, so
Message.
what
Mm-hmm.
is the reason? I still don't understand.
Here's you an idea too, Doc. All right. Here's a really good thing.
You're
And I've
listening
learned
to
this
Love Lines.
I learned this from other friends and family that do this on a regular basis. It's called scrapbooking. And with scrapbooking, you take a book and you put memories in the book, you're obviously not going to be able to put a whole piece of lingerie in there, cut a square out of it. Then it's worthless to use. So you can discard.
But you still
the
have your
rest of it.
memory.
But you
You
still
have the memory.
Yeah.
Take a scrap piece of the lingerie and put it there. You know, take an imprint. All right, get an ink imprint of the Vermont bear and put an ink imprint.
Just take a damn picture of it and put the picture in there.
Put the picture in there.
And cut
and
off
then
some fur.
sell the darn thing on eBay and buy your wife something nice. If a Vermont teddy bear is that expensive, if it's one of the rarer ones, I know they're like $500-600.
Right.
If it's one of the normal ones, they're generally $50, $60, $70. So if it's a very valuable one, you've got the opportunity to really do something good for your current relationship.
Well, I was going to rehome the bear to Zaylee for her reading room.
Okay. Just bring that bear over here.
Okay, I'm doing, you have to give me time to do this. I have to mourn things in my own
Have to
way.
mourn things.
Okay, so let me tell you, when we were moving from Villa Rica down here, and I had boxes and boxes and boxes of crap in the garage, I sat down and went through every single box. And yeah, there were memories from my past relationship. I did what I had to, cried over some stuff, whatever, put it behind me and threw it out. There's no other reason why you need it, to me.
Because I don't understand it. It's kind of like I deal with my ex-wife here and there, more there than now here because of my daughter.
That's
like,
so confusing.
well, of course, when my daughter, started being here more, she was under the age of 18.
Right.
Now, I think the last time I heard my ex-wife's voice, she called into the night show to talk to y'all, to talk to Crystal. Like, I don't have a conversation. What do I need to talk to my ex-wife for? I mean, now that my child is 19, me and her may discuss like some information that we think one needs to know about Emmy, but other than that, there is no reason for me and my ex to communicate. I'm still friends with a lot of my exes, meaning if I see you, we'll say, hey, because not all my exes ended on a bad note. Some did, some didn't. But you don't see, my wife is not going to go through my phone record and go, why the hell is he calling that hoe? Because there's no reason for me to communicate with my ex, right?
Well,
but wait, hang on.
I get it.
So, right, there's no reason for me to communicate with my ex.
Right.
So then why do I need to hang on to any of her dirty panties?
Well, I'm not holding on to her dirty panties.
Did you get freaky deaky with these chicks wearing these clothes? Answer the question, Your Honor. I got a hostile witness. The fact that you
You have a
didn't
hostile
say
witness?
no is the answer. So you got freaky deaky in these dirty old drawers and you kept them.
But they're not dirty. They're clean.
Did you get freaky deaky in them?
And they dirty old drawers.
Then they some
There's
dirty old
still-
drawers.
There's still DNA in it.
Come on.
I watch Forensic Files.
If you got freaky in them, there's some dirty old drawers that don't
Yep.
need to be in your sanctuary of a house.
Yeah,
You're
with
home.
Gain tied with gain, don't get that out.
OxyClean.
Because let me tell you
Okay.
something. I'm gonna paint a picture, and I don't know Little Richard's wife that much, but I can paint you a picture. Little Richard's wife says to Richard, "Hey, have you seen so and so? Yeah, I think it's in that box, like the third shelf or whatever in the garage." Like Richard's working on the TV or something. She goes out, finds some weird garment from a past relationship, and I don't care how you slice it. When she walks in the house spinning some thongs on her finger, she's gonna say, "What you doing with these dirty old drawers?" It don't matter if they smell like springtime. Those are some dirty old
If
drawers.
they're not hers, there's some dirty old
That's right.
drawers.
If they're not hers, those are some dirty old drawers.
I think we need to give Doc a break. Maybe we should go to break.
We're fixing to go to break. I think this is great though, because this right here, some people have said, y'all sure do to talk about your lives a lot. Well, who knows better about my life than me? But I'm trying to illustrate the fact that you, our listeners, are human just like the rest of us, but we're also shedding the light that when it comes to your exes, there's no reason for me to secretly have 5 phone calls in a month with my ex. Because if I'm keeping it a secret, that means I probably don't need to be doing it.
Mhm.
But the other part of it is why do me and my ex even need to talk?
Mhm.
And that's because me and my ex at least have a kid together. But what about all these people that have no kids? Why are you talking to your ex? Like I had an ex that ended up working at a bar. She when me and her dated, she did not work in bars, but then she started working in bars. And then to show off to whoever she's trying to show off with, she gets on Facebook and starts posting on my page or posting on her page, tagging me saying, I need you to come help me do a bike night. You needed this, you needed that. And my wife goes, what was this hoe want with you? You know, like you've not talked to her. And this is like last year. So she's like, you've not really seen or talked to this girl in 5 years. Why all of a sudden is she trying to help, wants you to help her get some business at her bar? She's just using you to try to reach out to you. Like I'm going to go to that part of town to work when I don't even work on that side of town.
Mhm.
So like, why is that girl doing it? Come on, man. There's no reason to communicate with your exes. I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, but there's no reason to do it like that.
Amen.
I got one right here. From a female. I ripped up pictures of ex. Okay, I ripped pictures of exes up and burnt stuff from them. Okay, sorry. I saw the LOL on it, so I had to make sure I was reading it right.
Oh, well, I've got one, but I'll read it when we come back because it's actually from one of my exes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is going to be interesting.
Oh my God, that makes the song choice that I picked really great. All right, little Richard, stay tuned because this is probably going to carry over.
Bye.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, everybody, give us just a few minutes. We'll be right back. These next 2 songs, I'm not going to play the whole songs, but I just thought it would so go with it.
Which one is it?
Tanya. Oh, does that mean that we're stuck with exes? No, I'm just kidding.
Let the dog out. Say, get him. Get him.
Did she really go get him?
I tell her, go get him, and she'll attack you. Listen to what I'm playing. Oh, memories. Kumbaya, my Lord, kumbaya. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what this song is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is
Just
this-
keep watching.
Oh, wait. No, that's not the one that I thought it was.
Wait till you hear the chorus. All right, enough of all that. The next song, everybody get ready. This song is all about the memories that you have in a box somewhere. You know that song?
I don't know this one.
Keep listening. Ready? Burning down the house.
Hey, Bella. Hey,
What
Beauty.
was the first song you played?
Memory. All of them are related to memories.
What time do you have to leave? 9, babe? Did you pee on your hand?
No. I just wanted to see her reaction. She didn't even jump.
She's like, wait, that felt good.
So did she run out there?
No. She started going after David.
You got it. Well, yeah, that might not have been safe for the man standing there. Because when you yell, she'll. What's funny is that little happy look. She gets into the, and you see that shoulder go down and the butt go down, and she gets that stance. She's fixing to launch.
Well, one of them was in your yard, and as soon as we walked out, it got in the water, and then they're all standing like in formation, staring this way in the neighbor's yard. And it looks like they're like an army just standing there waiting.
I seen her jump up and grab Travis by the nipple.
Dogs consent.
How many cars do y'all have? 2? Okay. My wife's asking who's blue one, so I said David.
David's.
So I was asking her, does he need to move?
Honey. Bard's husband is a truck driver. Hates them.
Mike, what are you doing today?
Let's see. After the show, I don't think anything. Well, no, I got to get Niles a haircut, but I can do that anytime before 3. I got to make a call for us today, though.
Huh?
I got to make a call for us today
With who?
with someone.
Hey, what do we figure out about press passes? There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's been falling through the cracks.
No, Selena.
Ooh, that coffee just kicked in.
Oh no, Selena.
You better check your pants.
We're gonna get started with the show real quick. I can disappear if I need to. Anybody watching video?
Hey, if I need to disappear, I know where I'm going.
Yeah, I ain't going to that one. I would never put y'all through that.
Mine don't stink.
Whatever, you can't smell them.
I can now, but it doesn't stink.
Oh my god.
They smell like roses, actually.
Yeah.
Your roses really smell like boo boo.
He needs to come in more often.
Whatever. Whatevs.
Whatevs. Okay, so Denise, are you friends with any of your exes on Facebook?
All right, we're back. So, Doc,
Yes.
Doc was just asking a question. I got a lot of my exes on my friends list, but those are also the ones that didn't end like terrible or nothing like that.
See, I never had bad breakups.
But you don't go through my messages and see where we've been like sending goo-goos to each other.
No, we don't send goo-goos to each other, but like one of the text messages that I got, one of my exes.
How long ago?
Just a few minutes ago.
No, the ex.
Oh, the ex. Okay, this.
Thanks, Denise, because I swear the person with a PhD would have got that.
It's the doc today.
The
It's
doc.
not the doc.
Yes. How long ago?
She and I were together from the time I was 18.
Just say how many years ago.
About 20 years.
Thank you.
About 20
At
years.
that time, though, anything more than like 4 or 5 years, you can call that kind of the friend zone.
Yeah.
As long as y'all don't have inappropriate conversations.
No, we don't. We don't. And, the joke that she and I have with each other is, one of the things that we often fought about when we were in the relationship was I wouldn't get rid of stuff from exes. And
Mhm.
Let's just be very clear. If it's 1989 and I tell you that, I'm just telling you that because it's 1989. Give it 20
So
years.
She's pretty much saying, if you have anything in mind, get rid of it.
well, no, I mean, she was just like, no, she was like, oh my God, I can't believe they're having this conversation with you. I had the same conversation with you.
What does that mean?
Ding, ding, ding.
That she's telling you to get rid of your crap?
Yeah, that she's saying that, this
Okay,
is a
listen.
recurring pattern.
Doc, I
with
want
her.
to explain something. If me and an ex happen to be having a conversation in front of my wife, okay, we can say stuff like, you remember that one time right before we blah, 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 and you broke your toe? That would be, your wife would at least laugh. Even though you're on that gray area that you probably don't need to give your wife information about you having sex with your ex. But at least you're telling that part and not the sexual part, because it's a boundary thing that you just don't do.
Right,
So you see that.
right. I see that.
Okay, so then you shouldn't have lingerie from other hoochies that your wife has to see.
Okay, so let me.
So you get my analogy, but yet you don't get it.
I get that part, but it's just, for
Okay.
me, it's the physical party.
Would you keep a toy that you and an ex used to use?
No, that's gross.
Wow, that's gross. Why is that gross?
because that's like gross body fluid.
What
Oh,
about your
really? What about your lingerie?
But you can wash that.
Oh my God, they're still
You can
funky.
wash
They're
the
still
toys.
nasty.
Yeah, but that's different.
If you
though.
got
Okay.
nasty with somebody else in that lingerie, your significant other should not have to deal with it.
Okay, and let me ask a question.
That'd be like me holding on to something in particular and then look at my wife and go, so-and-so gave me this on her trip. Trust me, when I turn my back, that so-and-so's going to the garbage. That's
So-
not right.
To get the focus off of you for a second, I still have my first wedding dress and my first ring set, but I'm only keeping that for Mackenzie because I was going to get the jewelry made into like a necklace or something for her, and don't know, I was going to figure something out with the dress, but if it bothered him, my husband, enough, I would get rid of it now. But I mean, besides the jewelry, I want to make the jewelry part.
But at the same time, a gentleman will understand that's for the kid,
Mhm.
not for you.
Right. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, I'm smart enough to understand if my wife's saving something for her kids, I get that. If my wife's holding on to something for herself, something ain't right.
I get, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about
The
other
heat
people.
in the kitchen is hot today.
Let's talk about other people.
So I mean,
But what we're discussing a topic that probably plagues 90% of America is people holding on to past relationships.
yes.
The problem is most past relationships, they're your past for a reason,
and well, I
because
think,
that means it didn't work out. And if you're trying to hang on to something that didn't work out, you're never going to go forward as long as you have an anchor keeping you stuck where you were.
mhm.
but see, for me,
Silk, I don't care. It's garbage.
but I didn't. It's not like I had any emotional connection to.
So why are you keeping them?
Because it was the amount that was. Okay, we're back to the dollar sign. Okay, I get it. I see where I get it.
Welcome to the world of Doc's little mind. So again, it goes back to the mighty dollar.
All hail the almighty dollar. I get it.
Okay, Doc. In your mind, just even if you gotta close your eyes, is it one drawer of stuff?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's one drawer of
it's
stuff.
just one drawer. Of
Okay,
stuff.
okay. In your mind, quickly tell me what that one drawer is valued as. And dollar amounts,
And
what do you
dollar
think it's
amount's
worth?
probably about $3,000 or $4,000.
$3,000 or $4,000. If I sold it at a yard sale, what could I get for it?
Probably less than $100.
Probably not that, because who buys stinky drawers at a yard sale?
Well, Goodwill sells used lingerie.
I can't help that people ain't got any better sense. Why don't you do that then? If it's such a dollar amount thing to you, won't you go take it to Goodwill or to Value Village? That's, the Kidney Foundation, which I recommend over Goodwill at any day of the week. different stories, but Goodwill is not what it used to be, people. It's not the Salvation Army. It's not the Kidney Foundation. So, anywho's, why don't you go donate it since you hold such a huge value to it? Share it for other hoochies and hoes to enjoy.
And you can get a tax write-off.
Oh my gosh. I get it. I get it.
The problem is what you're proving to us is you hold a higher value than any other person would.
Okay. Different strokes for different folks. Myself, it is disrespectful to hold on to stuff an ex gave to me. It took real love for me to care, though.
Wow.
The problem is the effort that you're putting into holding on,
You can be putting into.
you could put into the new relationship.
But I do put effort into it.
We know. Yeah.
We're not saying you don't.
Yeah.
But you have some kind of emotional attachment to it, not just $1.
And I don't, and honestly, I don't know.
Because let me paint this picture.
I don't know what it is.
What'd you pay on coffee this morning?
$13.
Okay.
I hope Benny didn't hear that.
So say $10.
Okay.
If you do that, how many days a week?
Just one.
Okay. So what if you did it 5 times?
That's $50 a week.
And how many weeks? In a year.
$200 in a month.
So $200 in a year.
No, $200 a month times 2,000. Well, at 10 months, that's
Just
$2,000.
quickly.
So about
$2,000. Okay, so say $4,000 over a 2-year period is spent on coffee.
Okay.
What do you do with coffee?
You drink it and then you excrete it.
Right. So do you keep it in a drawer somewhere?
No.
Okay. So if you're willing to blow money on coffee, then that means you are trying to hold on to more than the mighty dollar.
I disagree. I disagree.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
no.
How do you disagree?
If you're throwing money away on coffee,
Yeah, but coffee is different.
coffee's what?
Coffee.
Are you trying to say you enjoyed your coffee?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, did you not enjoy the sex you had in those? Wait a minute. Don't admit to that because it shows how catty you are by trying to hang on to the past sexual relationships, which makes you no different than the guy that has booby pictures of his ex's, Polaroids hid under his underwear in his dresser, and he prays his wife never sees it. So now that I just compared your hoarding of sexual memories compared to a guy like Gene Simmons that has 3 suitcases full of booby pictures.
I get it.
Where's your ex now? Let's hear her chime in on this. I would love get her to call in. I want to hear her
She
thoughts.
is not going to call in.
Because that's the point, though, is why would you?
She,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking.
And this show is not to poke at you. This is to bring
Well, no, because
reality
a lot of
to people's minds.
See, all of us on the morning crew are not perfect,
no,
as
we're
everybody
not.
thought we were.
And
Damn, Denise, you just busted that illusion.
Well, we already knew that about you. I was just making sure they knew that about me, that I wasn't perfect like they thought I was.
Okay, so I'm not perfect, and that's what I tell people all the time. And this whole conversation, because actually Benny counsels a lot of couples on this, and and she uses our example, of her, and she has been very.
What
very
does she say?
patient
This
with
is
me.
what you don't do.
Well, no.
Look at me. This is what you don't do.
No, she talks about giving people time and allowing them to come to their own journey of letting go. And and she talks about me having the drawer, and she's like, in her younger days it would have really bothered her that she was living with somebody that had this drawer, but she understands that I need time to put those things away.
That's so
in my own way.
PC. That is so sweet.
But
That is
how-
so bull crap. Because you know what I also look at it is that's disrespectful to me. If I went upstairs and I didn't have any drawers, I would realize I don't measure up to a whole lot to my wife.
But she has drawers now.
She does now. Right. Because we started trying to give you therapy to make you open your eyes. You don't need my significant other doesn't need to give me time to cope if it's disrespecting of her. That's wrong.
That's a good point.
If you love yours, okay, let's break it down. I used to be a very bad womanizer. I just treated women like martyrs. If you acted stupid, I didn't have time for it. There's another one just like you down on the corner. I just go get another one. I worked at a business, whether it was doing the construction or whether it was doing the DJ, I could get on my motorcycle and find another hoe right down there at the next stop. You wanted to act bad, pop that lip, and get on my nerves, I just replaced you. It's that simple. It's just like get rid of a dog and go to the adoption agency and get another one. I just replaced you.
Oh my God, I am a female Scotty.
So how disrespectful is it when you don't value the person you have enough to give them the respect that they desire and that they need, because that makes you a hooer?
Wow.
Man, it's funny while we're just like throwing it out there this morning, aren't we?
Wow, okay. I get it.
So if the person that you live with means that much to you, then you spend every day showing that person that.
Can you ding the bell, please? Dang.
You know why? Because
I didn't think it could be that
stuff
deep.
happens. What if your eulogy was happening today?
Ooh.
What would be said about you? I loved my wife, and after all these years, she finally just gave me a drawer to put my panties. Is that what you want said at your eulogy?
No.
Thank you for all my drawers.
I gave her 3.
I mean, at my eulogy, we used to joke because it'd almost be like Charlie Sheen's. Every hooker I know would try to be there to spit on my grave. Because it would be like, and what's so sad is the ones or twos that knew I was talking to 2 or 3 at the same time. Oh, yeah, they would all 3 be there at the same time wanting to kill me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'd already be dead. But at your eulogy, I try to live my life so that I know that if I was laying there dying in a hospital, there's not going to be one person in that waiting room telling something bad about me. And you know, people don't want to look at life like that. Everybody wants to spend every day like they've got 100 years. You don't. You don't know tomorrow's going to be here.
No, you don't. You don't.
So, man, Doc, we're trying to bring it out. We're going to make you smile, but make you think about it.
Well, but because these are conversations, these are the real conversations that people are having. And this, you know, it's not the big stuff that people get divorced over. It's the little stuff like
That builds up.
Yeah, like a drawer full of lingerie
Mhm.
that you don't even think about. That it's just
That it might seem important to you,
Well,
but
How about this? Let me give you an example. So when I was going to propose to Crystal, here's how it went. We were supposed to go to her brother's to do Christmas. Of course, her parents live in one house. Her brother and sister-in-law, you know, live in one house. And we have this house. Me and her were supposed to get in the car. We were supposed to drive to her brother's house for Christmas.
mhm.
I already had the ring. I was going to stop at the covered bridge and was going to propose to her on the covered bridge. Sounded great,
Oh, that's so romantic.
doesn't it now?
Yeah.
Till I get the phone call. Oh my God, because it's raining, my mama don't want to drive, so you need to go pick up Al. Well, actually they met here, but Al's going to ride with you. Mama's going to ride with me. Okay.
Oh,
So I drove our car with her dad, and she drove her mom's car with her mom. We get there. I go outside. Her mom smoked a cigarette, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to ask Crystal to marry me. I don't think that's a good idea. Well, y'all are rushing it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do what I want. Thank you, though. And I walked away. I walked away like, F you. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do. That was disrespectful of her mother to say that to me, because I'm going to ask her to marry me. I don't really care what I was just being nice and telling you. So, and this ain't about the mom. I'm not trying to twist it like that, but that was where my brain was. So, but when you see where the whole story goes, you'll see why I'm saying it like this. So I go back inside and I'm thinking, okay, I didn't get to ask her before we got here, which is the plan. I'll do it on the way home. We get ready to leave. She goes, You know, it's still raining. I'm going to drive Mama. You drive Al. I'm like, oh, crap. So we get to the parents' house. The parents used to live in the in-law suite of Crystal's older house. So as we get ready to leave, I'm thinking now between there and here, where am I going to stop and propose to my wife or fixing to be wife? She picks up some mail and says, we got to go by my ex's house and drop off his mail.
Let's propose there.
Oh.
Oh, I was pissed.
Oh.
So then we get to his street and he was staying at somebody's house and she couldn't remember what house it was. So we go to stop at this first mailbox and she's like, well, I don't know if this is his house or the next house. And I'm like, just shove the in the mailbox. Well, I don't want to do that. It's the wrong. I said, I don't care. I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what his damn neighbor thinks. Just shove the crap in the mailbox. His neighbor will figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So we go turn around. We make 3 turnarounds to find this damn mailbox. I'm like, just throw it out the damn window. I don't even care. Just throw it in the trash. And she doesn't see what the big deal is. But to me, hello, I was fixing to ask you to marry me, and we're dealing with your ex's crap.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get the bastard out of your life already. You're already divorced. He has no reason to be in the picture. F his mail. Just throw it out the window. I could care less. But I want to drop his mail off to him. It would be respectful. I don't care. So all night, here I was trying to ask somebody to marry me. It's supposed to be my night. Our night. Not the ex's night. The ex had nothing to do with this problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, the ex made this particular problem, but the ex had nothing to do with our life. Why is anything to do with the ex involved on our night at Christmas time? Do you see where all this is going?
Yes.
There's some stuff you just take out of your life. If you have a kid with the person, you have to deal with it. But if you don't have a kid, you don't have to deal with it. Duh.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing. I know Denise's ex because I know him as a person. But hypothetically speaking, if I started to date Denise, if Denise and David got a divorce and I never met David, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any kids together. If me and Denise started dating, I don't have a reason to know David.
Right.
I don't need every conversation out of Denise to tell me what her and David used to do. I don't need Denise looking at me going, but that dress he bought me for our second date. I don't care. Remove it, because you know why? None of David should affect my life. It could affect your life because it was your past, but it shouldn't affect my present.
Mm-hmm.
That's only an illustration.
That makes sense. It really does.
Is it sinking in? Why should anything to do with your past affect your wife, and especially if it's an ex?
Mm-hmm.
So, on to lighter news. What do we have else this morning? Or do we want to go to a break and come back?
I was just, before we go to break, I was Facebooking someone and I said, this is getting deep. She goes, yes, it is. Y'all got me in deep thought. It is too early and not enough coffee.
But it only makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Why should your ex affect your present relationship?
They shouldn't. But when
their screw ups is what got you to the present relationship, but it shouldn't justify anything.
Right.
All right, we're going to be right back, everybody. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about some funny stuff.
We're going to be funny.
We'll be right back.
Look what David put on Facebook.
Aww. Oh, sniffle, sniffle.
Oh my gosh.
It's just for fun radio with TJ Sky and the Fun Crew.
Sooner or later, they'll find you, and then everything will be different.
Just for fun radio.
DJ Scott here, telling you to go check out the Social House. That's right, the Social House Bar and Grill is located
Sharon got in another keg of that cider you like.
Dude, I need to get up there. I've been every day. I keep saying I need to get up there, and I haven't.
She's got it in bottles right now, but when she goes to the other cider she has, she's got a keg of that gumption.
Oh, I want that, man.
I keep telling her that. The pumpkin's pretty much empty, and then she's got another one from another place, it's some fall one. But she's got that gumption.
That's what I want, man. I got to get up there and take her 2 growlers back and fill up some more, especially for this weekend.
And she's got more. Did you like that? Not Your Father's hard root beer?
Yes.
She's got a keg of that.
Yeah, I like that root beer. Golly.
One thing Denise's mom did while we were at the beach, she bought rum chata and mixed it with that hard root beer. And she said it tasted just like you're drinking a root beer.
Oh, that'd be awesome too.
What is rum chata?
Rum with like some dairy something in it.
Oh,
Somebody else told us if you mix the rum chata and vanilla cream soda, they said I can't know what they said. That's good. And also rum chata with Fireball.
Getting jiggy with it.
rum chata. I want to try that. I got to
You
figure out
take
what
it
we're
with
going to drink tonight.
Once you get some of that, go get some rum chata and some root beer.
How do you spell it? R-U-M?
Yeah, are you? Well, I got the cup in the car. Got 3 cups of it.
R-U-M-C-H. Okay, rum chata recipes. Oh, you can make rum chata cupcakes.
Yeah.
For the flavor of a. I wanted to say Pringles. That's sad. Got a flavor for a Pringles.
Yeah, I don't think that's the word.
That's where he took it from.
Oh.
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Yeah, come on. Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. Getting jiggy with it.
I just wanted the recipes. I didn't want to have to do all this. Oh, that's a pretty bottle. All right, recipes, drink. Oh, we can make martinis.
Hot drink, cocktail.
Chocolate cherry bomb. Oh, a gingerbread martini.
I bet you could put rum chata with hot chocolate.
Oh, you pulled up rum chata? Hey, Doc, you know what you need to try?
Hmm.
That cinnamon bun one I said.
Hey, baby.
Fireball and
Salted caramel. Oh my god. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate you. Can we make caramel apple martinis tonight? Question mark.
Now or Never Tattoo is taking art to the next level. If you're thinking about ink, you want the best in the biz. Ink is art. You want the best artist available. You want Now or Never Tattoo. Chris Huff, owner-operator at Now or Never Tattoo, invites you to stop by, meet the crew, tour the
Remind me to talk to you about the Green Cross when we go back live.
The Green Cross?
Yep.
Okay.
In Colorado.
Are we going there?
Just let me
I'm not talking to you.
All right, everybody, we is back.
We're back. Come on, Denise. Come on.
So listen, I'm going to play this song, and I've been waiting for Doc to be here to be able to do it on the morning show. I played it on one of the night shows. A friend of mine who is a songwriter, an artist, wrote this song, and it's called Obama, You Suck.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's still mine, giving away. Two Muslim scumbags wanna kill someday. Now to protect us, cause he thinks we're dumb. He's lied again, just wants to get the guns, oh yeah. Should do what I say. You might think you're stupid, I've had enough. One more thing, mama, you suck, oh yeah. He's a commie bastard, got 4 IDs, 39 SS cards, you know what I mean. Hates me the people I go to trust. Ban the Constitution, getting rid of it's a must, oh yeah. Brother, comrade, I say, you might think I'm stupid, I've had enough. One more thing, Obama, you suck, oh yeah. He's acting like Hitler, Stalin too. Dictatorship was what they knew. Take the guns, back to the hell. Then they'll buy anything you say. Always loving Iran Avenue. I wonder how does it make you feel when you hear about a secret society. But for me, Benghazi says it all. Forget Americans, why have to fall? As it's here, we're told to stand down. Who ordered this? Our resident clown, oh yeah. It's gonna be hell of me. You might think I'm stupid, I've had enough. You might think I'm stupid, I've had enough. You might think I'm stupid, but I've had enough. One more thing, Obama, you suck. Yeah.
I could see that at the laser show.
At the Snow Mountain Laser Show.
Yeah, I could just see Obama You Suck being played at the laser show
That'll go over real
and
well.
having like the real stupid laser background of a big bobblehead president. I think it'd be freaking hilarious.
Now, who was that?
Because Obama You Suck.
Who was
It's a
that?
friend of mine named Ben.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, he's got a song called Isabel Died that's friggin' amazing, and he wrote it many years ago. And I kept saying, man, I liked Obama You Suck, but come on, send me Isabel Died because that's awesome. It's a good song. So, anyways,
We had some crap happen recently thanks to Obama that I even had somebody I was talking to be like, you can thank Obama for this. And
okay, like what?
Like what?
okay, my kids were on Medicaid and they're not anymore, even though nothing has changed. So now we have to go.
Wow.
So
apply
what
for other
changed?
stuff. Nothing. I put my husband on it, and she said my husband makes too much now, which his pay has not changed.
Wow.
And so she
Wow.
straight out told me yesterday, you can thank Obama. I
Wow.
was like, don't even get me started.
That's as sad as the girl at the health department telling
The-
that young lady she needed
yeah.
to just hurt herself to get aid for
Mhm.
being. Oh, well.
Yep.
It's the whole system though. It's broken.
You think?
Broken, it's broken. It's broken. It's
Yeah, it's
broken.
crazy. It is cray.
So what else we got going on? I know I can't be looking at that because Doc could be all crooked.
Go
eyed.
crazy.
See, that's why I put my computer in front of your computer so that I don't see the stuff that you see, so that I can be good in the morning. In the morning.
How about
Is
this?
there
There's a
such
coffee
thing?
cup I want and has a wicked witch on it, and it says, "You think I'm wicked now? You should see me without my coffee."
Oh, I like that.
Oh
one.
yes, I like that picture.
Very true.
Yeah, because we can't. There are two things with Scotty. I can't not let him have coffee, and I cannot let his blood sugar get low. And those are the only two things.
But other than that,
He's good. And Bella licked me, and I'm itching like crazy.
From her licking you?
Yeah, I think I'm allergic to puppies.
oh, I was gonna say, if you say you're allergic to saliva, then man, your
No, I'm
sexual life is gone.
I'm allergic to puppies, but I love dogs. I just have to, and I forgot to wash my arm. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to walk away in mid-sentence.
Please don't. The other day we're doing a show and she's like, I'll be back right in the middle of her doing a
With the
report.
headphones
I'll be back.
attached.
No, I taken the headphones out. Well, my nose started running. I was like, I'll be back. And
In the middle.
But she didn't say my nose is running. She didn't say anything. She just stands up. I'll be back and walks off.
And that was right after I left because I was sick and I was waiting for her to go. Thanks, Denise.
No, it was so funny though, because in podcasting, I'm used to doing that. And then I just come back and edit it out and splice everything
Yeah, but
together.
this is called broadcasting. This is called live.
I know, Scotty, but it was like one of those moments where I had the headphones on and I really forgot that I was live.
This is why we're trying to teach you how to be a broadcaster.
I love you.
I take that like a grain of salt because you love all your exes too. That's why you hold on to their stuff.
I thought we were moving
thought we were-
past
yeah.
that.
Well, okay.
Way to live in the
How
past,
do-
Scotty.
Way to live in the past.
How do you expect me to move past it if you can't move past it? Your own words will smash you in the face on this one. How do you expect me to move past it if you can't?
We are moving past that. Scotty.
How? Explain to me how.
That train has left the building.
Explain to me how.
That train has left the building and
Explain
obviously
it.
got left behind.
Explain it. How did it? How am I supposed to move past it if you can't?
Because we all agreed that we were moving past it.
Okay.
That's how I expect.
So what do you got going, Denise? You got that phone in your hand.
Would you rather?
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's do our would you rather's. I missed those.
Oh, I had somebody that called yesterday and said, would you rather, if you had 3 doors to choose from and you have to go through one of the 3 doors, would you rather go through the door knowing that all the world's leading assassins on the other side of the door? The second door is a lion that hasn't eaten in 3 months. And the third door is a room full of cobras. Which one would you rather go through?
The assassins, because they're not necessarily going after me.
I'm going with the lion because
He can be like, here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I can always hide somewhere.
It's a room.
Oh,
It's an empty room with a lion.
Is that your final answer?
I could still hide somewhere because there could be trap doors in
Is
the
that
floor.
your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay. There's no way a lion would be alive after not eating for 3 months.
Ha ha ha!
How do you
One
know
of our
the
listeners-
assassins aren't going after
One of
you?
our listeners called me and said, I need you to ask that tomorrow.
I said the lion. I was right, even though I was right for the wrong reason.
You accidentally were right.
I was accidentally
Yeah.
right.
It doesn't happen a lot.
That's right.
Oh hush! I love you.
Like accidentally getting out of a, DUI. I got out on a technicality. But you were still drunk, fool.
Would you rather stand on red hot burning coals for 30 seconds without moving or shut your hand in a waffle iron for 2 minutes?
Ooh,
Ooh.
30 seconds without moving.
God.
It's probably going to feel about 2 minutes.
I don't know. I'd take the 30 seconds because
Yeah.
to me, there'd be more damage in 2 minutes than 30 seconds.
Ride in a hot air balloon or ride in a hovercraft?
A hot air balloon.
Hovercraft.
I'd do hot air balloon.
You know they had the hot air balloon festival last
A
weekend. at Chemicals
a
Hall.
hovercraft can only go so far
And
before it touches ground. A hot air balloon can really go far away before it touches ground.
And I had somebody I knew tried to go to both days
Mhm.
and could not get in either day because they said either parking was jacked up or getting from where you parked to the actual festival,
Mhm.
you couldn't get in.
They also
Hey,
have it in.
Here's
in
you a would you
Callaway
rather,
Gardens.
because that's
There was
getting all
another
off
underworld.
topic, by the way. Squirrel. Would you rather live alone for 10 years or have to go backwards and spend 10 years with an ex?
Live alone
Live alone. Gosh.
because you can make new friends.
And you can have lots of fun and you can like date internationally and you can
Internationally.
you can date
You're not Austin Powers, fool.
you can date in different states and you can date more than one person at once.
Didn't
So,
we
yeah,
already
I
admit?
wanna live
Didn't
alone.
we already call you a hoe?
I'm not that wasn't it wasn't
You just said you could date internationally, date
Yes.
several people, and be in different states. That makes
Yes.
you a hoe.
No, it doesn't.
It makes you a dog.
It makes me single.
It makes you a dog.
It makes me
Anytime you're
single.
dating more than one person.
Did you
duh.
not say you said you were a female Scotty?
Yeah.
I think I would know.
So there you go.
There. All right, what else you got on the would you rather?
Would you rather fight Hulk Hogan or Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
I don't.
I want
Oh.
to join the Rock Johnson.
He's so hot.
Would you wait? Would you rather fight Hulk Hogan
Yes.
or what with The Rock?
Fight.
Oh, so it's fight either one of
Mhm.
them. I don't know. I'd fight Hogan right now.
Because he sucks.
Well, he's old. I could kick him in his knee and try to outrun him.
Be tar and feathered or whipped and chained?
Ooh, neither.
Yeah, yuck.
Whipped and chained. At least my skin will stay on a little bit more.
That one was a 50-50.
Ooh, both of those ends in pure
I'm
pain.
like, that's painful.
I think I've asked you this one. Would you rather only use a Mac or only use a Windows PC?
Man, so far it's PC, but I want to change over to a Mac.
We have both in our house actually, and because Benny is a Mac person, I'm a PC.
Well, you try to be PC.
Sometimes I succeed.
The zombie horde has just broken into the farmhouse where 6 other survivors were hiding. Would you rather run upstairs and barricade the second floor or sequester yourselves in the cellar?
Second floor, because I can try to get out of the upstairs eventually. If you're downstairs, you're stuck.
You're stuck.
Really? Okay. Well, wait, but you're in the cellar, so the cellar closes, so they can't get down there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
that
how
means
are
you
you gonna
can't
get
get
out?
out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
I
can
want to go
eventually
upstairs.
try to
I can
get
try to
out.
get out of the upstairs eventually. I go out a window or something if I have to.
You can pull a MacGyver.
Well, don't cellars have windows too, or they
No,
don't?
not all.
Oh,
It's it's hypothetical anyway.
Cellars is like underground.
Keep going.
okay.
Would you rather wear a ski suit all the time or go everywhere barefoot?
Go
Barefoot.
barefoot because I do that anyway.
My feet eventually will toughen up.
Watch an uninterrupted WNBA doubleheader or listen to an entire Nickelback CD in one sitting?
Entire
Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Yeah. Be allergic to sugar or be forced to wear ponchos 24/7.
I wear ponchos anyway. What?
That explains a lot.
What? Ponchos are like so cool.
I'm glad we give people stuff to laugh about. I wear ponchos anyways. Little Richard probably just like spit his coffee out.
Okay, Scotty, you probably done both of these. Would you rather be awake during spine surgery and hear the bones crunching, or be awake when they twisted an extremely broken arm back into place?
God, I have been awake when they put my arm back in place, and let me tell you, that sucked. And I haven't been awake during surgery. Now I've been awake like a second before it started, and it's happened a couple times. I've been awake as they were starting, and I've been awake as they've been finishing, and both of those are freaky too. So I don't know which one I'd rather have. Because it depends on the surgery at that point. But I'll take the surgery because at least maybe, I don't know.
You have an
either one of those.
epidural or something?
Man, let me tell you, when they did shots in my spine, they give you the local anesthetic
When like loopy medicine.
and then the numbs up your skin. And then they shove in the epidural that goes into your spine. And then with the same tube that they're pumping the epidural in, they then turn around and come back in and use that little tube to stick the needle in to shove cortisone in the disc.
Mhm.
And what's crazy is even though your back's numb, you're looking down at your belly button and you're thinking an alien's fixing to pop out of your stomach because
You can feel the pressure.
you can feel them touching your spine and you're feeling it in the front of your stomach. It's
Mhm.
friggin' sick, twisted, weird.
Yeah. Would you rather have a drunk personal driver or have a thieving maid or nanny?
Ooh, I've had the thieving nanny,
And you had somebody drive you before like that.
and I've had the drunk driver driving me, which was. I'll take the thieving nanny because at least I got a chance of living with.
Well, eventually she's gonna run out of stuff to steal.
Yeah.
And I might still have the nanny until she sells my kid.
Would you rather fight 3 bulls at the same time or fight 10 bulls one at a time?
10 one at a time.
10 one at a time.
You don't want to get it over with?
Well, I may stand a chance of winning if one at a time, but 3 at one time, no.
3 at one time, you're not going to live to tell.
You can have 2 other friends with you.
Oh my God.
Would you rather the world be full of atheists or Christians?
They're both very judgmental. Not sure which one's the correct answer. And they both think they're right. Again, which one's the correct answer?
Be an antisocial genius or be popular but unintelligent?
Antisocial genius.
I've
please.
already got the popular unintelligent and it's working just fine.
And I'm the antisocial genius, and that works for me too.
Well, she's attempting to make it work. Just saying.
Would you, if you were a soldier, would you rather kill 1 innocent person to save 1,000 people or kill 100 enemy soldiers to save 1 innocent person?
Ooh, you know, the problem behind that is an enemy soldier is only doing what he's told. It doesn't always mean
He's a bad person.
that he's a bad person. He's just doing it like World War I and II, you know?
Yeah.
Making you think this morning.
Well, I would definitely,
At least I waited till after your coffee.
I would definitely do whatever it took to save hundreds. That would be for sure. But I don't know.
So the first one,
Yeah, I'd go with the first one.
would you rather believe your friends like you or know exactly what your friends think about you?
Oh, I would rather,
yeah.
I would rather just have it the way it is now, believing that my friends like me.
I want to know exactly what they think about me because I'd
No,
rather
God.
I'd rather see the knife coming than to feel it in my back.
But if the problem is, think about if you could read minds, you would be so disgusted at thinking. I mean, because in your mind, you would come in and Denise would go, "Oh, that sure is such a good necklace," and you're like, "Oh," and then she sits down, and then you read her mind, and her go, "But what the hell was she thinking when she wore that shirt?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would like drive you nuts.
I'd constantly be like smacking David because he'd be like, sorry. Anyway.
She would be in the middle of a sentence with David and be like, "Why did you
Stop.
think that? And why did you want to put jelly there?"
Oh my God. He already says that out loud. If you could only drink beer one way or another, would you rather drink beer with a raw egg in it or drink beer with a tablespoon of castor oil in it?
The raw egg, because castor oil's nasty.
Yeah, but you can't. I don't think you could taste the castor oil in the beer.
God, man.
If you put
castor
it
oil.
in that
Have you
root
had
beer?
castor oil by itself?
No.
Ugh. I tried it. I tried it one time because they say it helps you poo. Ugh.
I had a
Ugh.
friend one time with a kidney stone. They told him to drink castor oil. And he was like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that." And he like adamantly was like, "I am not going to drink it." And so they left. And his friend was like, "You do realize they're not saying castrol oil, like the motor oil." He
Yeah.
thought they were going to tell him to go drink motor oil. He was like, "Oh, okay, I'll drink it." I was like, "Oh my God." Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Only be able to whisper.
Why?
Because shouting gets annoying, and if you're in a really quiet place,
The library.
like the library.
Oh my God, but you're on a radio show, fools. Can't whisper into a microphone. Ugh.
What?
So listen, let's do a change of subject. So how about, does anybody know what a green cross represents?
No. What does a green cross represent, Scotty?
They're
Anybody?
eco-friendly Christians.
Well, come to find out in Colorado, you can't advertise that you sell marijuana.
Oh.
You can?
You can't.
Oh,
It's just one of those advertisement things like you don't see, you know, certain advertisements in magazines and stuff like that. So apparently, if you see a white flag with a red cross, it's supposed to stand for the Red Cross Medical Aid, right? Well, if you see a white canvas with the green cross, it represents that the pharmacy sells medical marijuana, but they can't advertise.
isn't that advertising?
Well, it's suggestive. I mean, it's not like
it's not coming out saying we
it's-
sell medical.
yeah,
marijuana.
it's not a sign that says "Get your smoke on." You know.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
apparently, one of my friends was traveling through Colorado and didn't notice. Like she kept seeing it, Her and her husband was on a tour, if you will. They took their RV out and stayed out there for a couple of weeks. Said that as they were leaving the state line, as they entered the next state, they noticed there was no more of those signs. So they asked somebody, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's illegal here, but over there." And they're like, "Oh, great! If I would have known that, I'd have bought some."
But you have to have a prescription.
So I don't know in Colorado. I don't know I don't know exactly
You
how
still
it
have to
works.
have
He's
a
shaking his head no. In Colorado.
No wonder
Oh.
they had the GOP debate last night. They're like,
So
have you
yeah,
seen your
apparently
man?
you can partake there and buy
I
there.
thought you had to have a prescription no matter what, if it's medical.
Mm-mm. It's recreational.
So there you go.
Whatever.
So if you see a green cross, that's what it stands for.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
And Jacob,
Did someone say smoke?
did someone say smoke? Yeah.
Only you, Jacob.
Only you, Jacob.
You don't live there. You live in Tulsa.
Yeah, but he's like,
I'm closer than you are.
know that I could move. All right, everybody, we're going to shoot off to a break. We got to come back with something good.
We gotta come back with something good,
It's
like
9:06.
like really good.
Yes,
or just
come up
like
with
kinda
something really good. Come up with something really good. Maybe one of your nursery rhymes or whatever. I'm going to play this song dedicated to the people in Colorado. We'll be back.
Oh my God. I got high. I got high.
Are you going upstairs?
I got high.
Will you bring alcohol down?
Sure.
I mean, like rubbing alcohol, Scotty.
I'm gonna go to work and smell like dog, perfume, and cigarettes. I was like, just tell me you're at the funhouse. Listen,
You feel better?
he goes,
Oh yeah, loads better.
like a load's been lifted. David goes, I'm gonna go to
Look what
work.
song I loaded for this. I figured y'all would have been laughing.
What was it?
Drink a
Go
little
ahead.
drink, smoke a little
No,
smoke.
listen. I figured I'd still be upstairs.
Oh, dropped a bomb.
I was out there watching, going, "Damn, the song's not started yet," because I had it on YouTube.
David goes, I'm gonna go to work smelling like dog, perfume, and cigarettes. I was like, just tell me you're at the funhouse.
Yeah.
That'll explain everything.
So wait, dog, perfume, and cigarettes. He was at the Bunny Ranch.
He was sandwiched between two hot women.
What? My wife and Bella?
No, me and Denise.
All
Fool.
right, going back live.
I'm gonna try to get him to let me.
And we're back.
Scotty's dropping bombs.
Yes,
Bombs
I
over
s-
Baghdad.
I set up a song for these
Bombs over
cats,
the funhouse.
and they just weren't smart enough to take it.
it didn't start until you came
It didn't
down.
start. Yeah. I
God,
mean,
y'all suck.
Maybe you should have played it sooner, DJ.
God.
hey, Mr. DJ.
So what
let
else
me
do we
get
got
this
going
party
this morning?
started.
Any TMZ news of any kind?
I hadn't really watched TMZ the past
Neither
2
have I.
days. But I did.
She doesn't do anything when she's not here.
That is so not true.
I love you.
I love you more. That fight. Did anybody see the fight at Rockdale High School that was on the news last night?
No.
The Conyers police officer tasered the 2 students because they were fighting, and the mom. I only saw parts of it, so I don't have the full story. And the mom was upset that the officer tasered the students. I'm upset that the students were fighting. Can we be upset about that?
Okay. I want to talk. Okay. Everybody knows about this.
Hold, please. This is Rockdale.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
Rockdale.
and you were fixing to try to talk about a different school, right?
Yes.
Let's stay on Rockdale for a
Okay.
second, because I'm not aware of this one.
So there were 2 students and they were fighting, and one student was a female and the other student was a male.
So a male's beating up on a girl.
A girl was beating up on the guy.
Well, he probably needed it. Go ahead.
But the officer who wasn't assigned to the school actually came, and he was
So
there.
he was just on call.
Right. He was
So
on,
he was called to be there.
right.
Okay.
And but there, I think I don't know if Rockdale High actually has a resource officer.
Yes.
Okay. So,
All the Rockdale County. Actually, we have one that used to be a resource officer that could call in if she's still listening. But yes, all the schools have one.
okay. But it wasn't.
If I remember correctly.
It was not the resource officer. This was just a city of
But a
Conyers.
911 call came in. A city of Conyers showed up.
A city of Conyers showed up, and the students, you can even hear them on the video saying, "Y'all stop the fight." There's a police officer,
Right.
and they just keep fighting.
fighting.
I'm
Okay.
like, oh my gosh. So then he pulls out the taser, and he tasers the students and he breaks up the fight.
Right.
Well, then the mom gets mad. The mom of the female student gets mad, and she's like, well, he didn't even give them a chance to stop fighting on their own. He didn't try to break them up.
No, but everybody had already been yelling, "Stop
Right.
fighting!"
Everybody
the
had
cops
already
here.
been yelling, "Stop fighting! The cop is here." And and
Rockdale has 2.
okay,
Per school.
Though that particular one,
Oh, Rockdale High School has 2.
Rockdale
Okay.
High School has 2.
so yeah, so I mean,
What does
that tell you
say?
something?
What
Everybody-
does that say?
but everybody was talking about that. I support the officer in this case
But
because
the thing is there, okay, everybody hold on to your thongs. They're high school kids. They already know better.
right.
They already know better.
So it's like, and the other thing is that the mom said, well, the officer should have got the administrators, and I'm like,
he
can't
couldn't
do all of that.
He couldn't pepper spray because the whole room would have got zapped.
Right, but
So he had to do what he had to do.
you can't. If you're
So how much
approaching a
time? How
fight-
much time is he supposed to just stand there and let them fight while he
Thank
tries
you.
to get more people? The students on video, you said, have already said stop fighting.
Right. Stop fighting. A police officer's here.
Right.
And they're still going at it. Okay. So if one of these students had, God forbid, gotten killed and the officer had left to go get somebody
Then
else,
he'd
then
be
it
in
would have been
trouble.
his fault you shouldn't have left them. So, I mean,
Mom needs to be tased for running that
Right.
mouth.
I hate the court of public opinion when it comes to our law enforcement officers. I really do.
Well, and on that note, the South Carolina.
Wait,
But-
hold on a second. What age was the people from Rockdale?
They were probably they looked to be 16, maybe
Okay.
16, 17.
Because I mean, they're old enough to know better. But
Right.
my question is then it gets into the question of are they juveniles or not? That's why I was asking.
Right. Okay, everybody's heard about
Hold
the
on.
bit.
Hey, from a cop, you gonna have to give it a second. Let us finish one. Had to go with the less lethal way to
Right.
make them stop.
Right.
Exactly. And, and I totally support that. And I hate the court of public opinion for our police officers.
Well, the bad thing is too is the media only shares pieces
of the story.
because the one she's fixing to go into, if she can hold her tongue long enough,
I can't.
there's more pictures that have been coming out of where the girl hit the police officer several times.
Right.
But what's funny is the media keeps showing the video of him picking up the desk. But what they didn't show you is the pictures and or the video of her hitting him before he slams the desk.
And if you notice in the video, these kids aren't like
Trying to
all of
stop
the kids
it.
around it aren't trying to stop it. Obviously, it's been an issue because they're all just like, I'm not being part of this. The little thing I wanted to share was Brenda Wood. She does Brenda's last words about it.
Mhm.
And I mean, hits home 100,000%. It's like a minute long, but it's true as anything.
Hold on. Don't play it yet. Hand it to me, Denise.
Denise.
If you're going to play something, why didn't you just ask, hey, can you hit play?
It's
And
on
let
the
me-
top.
Because he has to plug it in so that
But so the listeners
so that
actually can
listeners
hear it. You know that show that you're on?
Yeah, but
Just hit the screen. No.
Oh my God.
It's the age everybody's recording. So now Officer Fields is fired. No question, he was unprofessional. His behavior absolutely unacceptable. But don't miss the bigger picture here. The discipline problem in our schools is out of control, not on the part of resource officers, but the kids. Our outrage collectively over that video is rooted in part, I think, to our naivete about what actually goes on in schools all the time. Talk to those on the front lines and you'll learn that video isn't as black and white as it may seem. Just about any teacher in a big city public school will tell you their biggest daily issue in the classroom is that kids have no respect for authority. And when a student gets aggressive, the teacher has no power to do anything about it. And the students know that. So they have no incentive to back down when the teacher asks them to, no incentive to follow orders. In the video, we just see the reaction. We don't see the action that precipitated it. Note what everybody else is doing in that classroom. Just sitting there. No, ooh, oh no, he didn't. You wrong. No, none of that. Because the kids know this wasn't one-sided. That video gives us only one dimension. Now, again, let me be clear. I think the officer abused his power. What he did was not okay. But don't get it twisted. That's not the problem in our schools. Teachers and those students who are truly trying to learn are burdened every single day with the albatross of disrespectful, mouthy, misbehaving kids who have no intention of following the rules and will defy anyone who tries to make them. I challenge you. Talk to some teachers. They'll tell you. It's a war out there. And the teachers are losing.
Is that not the truth?
That is
Well, and Alex was saying, he just sent a text saying that she was hitting him while he was trying to apply chokehold. Well, the pictures I saw, he just stepped up behind her. Like he's not actually really touching her at this point.
Mhm.
And some of the pictures of him getting swatted, the way she's hitting.
And-
The catch is everybody's going to have their opinion.
Mhm.
And I understand that.
From what I understand, there was another girl.
But the second that the cop said you need to get up,
she should have gotten up.
she should have got up.
And then
Period.
There's another
Period.
girl that when he walked in the room, supposedly he has had a history of being aggressive and told everybody in the classroom to pull their phones out.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I think she ended up getting tased or she got something because she
Look,
was
you know,
all over the
Beth,
news for it.
our youngest left Rockdale, left Salem because she was getting bullied and nobody would do anything.
And that has been, when we first came here, Rockdale County did not have an anti-bullying policy. And because of what happened with my daughter, that was one of the reasons why the county actually ended up rewriting their policy. But they wrote it to the point that the bully has to do the same bullying actions 3 times before it's considered an offense.
Wow.
There's no other crime. You don't get to go rape somebody 3 times before you're arrested for rape. You don't get to hit someone 3 times before you're arrested for assault. But these children get to bully on 3 different occasions before it's addressed by the school system as bullying. I have a problem with that.
That's BS. Sorry.
Well, and the problem is with like all this stuff that's getting pushed through the media is certain pictures are getting shown, certain pictures aren't. Certain parts of videos getting shown, certain parts aren't. The problem is depending on what channel you watched or what picture you saw, that is going to stir up the pot.
Yes,
in other words, I may see the picture one way, somebody else may see the picture another way, and it just sucks. All of it sucks. So, we got anything else? What else we got?
Well, I got my song.
We need some funnies. All right, let's hear your song.
Well, I got to put the kids on the bus.
Woman, you just hold your horses. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to be back, my friends. Oh, and look, Denise is back. Mr. Scotty, can you open the door so that we can start getting the kids on the bus?
No. I don't want them on the bus.
Mr. Scotty, please do your job. If you don't want to do your job, I'll find someone
I'm
who
going to
will.
have to choke one of them or tase them because they don't mind.
Well, but you know that we deal with special children, and they
are special ed.
So, okay, I need everyone in. Jacob, Mr. Scotty, please open the door because Jacob's banging his head on the door.
Jacob, hop in.
Mr. Scotty, please open the door. Okay. All right, kids. Denise, don't punch Nikki. That is not the way that we treat our friends.
Sorry, Nikki.
I thought that was a joke when you said you were going to punch her in her uterus.
Wait, Denise. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me count today. Jacob, Denise, Nikki, Rob, Karen, Bill, Chris, Crystal. Did anyone see Crystal? Crystal?
She's like,
she hightailed it.
Oh my goodness.
She's
Okay.
skipping.
she
school.
said she'd be here in 15 minutes, and that was an hour ago.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, all right. Come on, kids. Everybody, let's get on the bus. We'll just get on the bus and wait for Crystal. I need everyone crisscross applesauce, please. Crisscross applesauce. Good morning, friends. Oh my goodness. What an amazing, amazing day, boys and girls. So guess what's coming up in a couple of days? Does anyone know?
Thanksgiving.
Well,
Christmas.
close, very close. We're going to have Halloween. And because I know that some of you want to be really, really scary ghosts and goblins and witches and princesses and all of that stuff, we're actually going to have our Halloween party at the Social House in Porterdale, okay? So I want you to ask your mommy and daddy if you can come to the Social House in Porterdale.
It's free.
It's free, that's right. And Mr. Scotty is going to be our DJ there. Do you all know what a DJ is? He's the man that plays the music.
Isn't he a D-jerker?
Dorky jock.
No, he's not a dorky
Dumb
jock.
jock.
No, Denise, let's
Dumb.
let's don't use our ugly words. Let's use our kind words, okay? We're going to be kind.
He's a deer jock.
Let's be kind to Mr. Scotty because he drives the bus and he does it for free, okay? Now,
You think.
I know
He
that,
gets
It's going to
paid.
cost you.
I know that some of you think that your parents may be a little out of touch with everything that's going on.
Jacob has to pee.
Well, okay, but that's why I asked everyone to use the bathroom before we got on the bus today. Jacob, you'll just have to wait until we come to an appropriate stop.
Just open the window.
No, let's don't do that. Now, I have a little song for you today about the parents and their inability to understand. Okay, so are you ready? You know, parents are the same no matter time or place. They just don't understand that us kids are going to make some mistakes. So to all you kids out there, all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand. I remember one year, my mom took me school shopping. It was me, my brother, my mom, and my pop and my little sister all hopped in the car and we headed down to the Gallery Mall. My mom started bugging with the clothes she chose. I didn't see nothing at first, and then I turned up my nose. What's wrong? She said. This shirt cost $20. I said, Mom, the shirt is plaid with a butterfly collar. Butterfly collars are so pretty, aren't they, boys and girls?
What is wrong with you?
A butterfly collar?
Keep going.
I have butterfly tattoos.
Oh my gosh, people.
Let's don't talk about our tattoos on the bus. The next half hour was the same old thing. My mom buying me clothes from 1963. The 60s were actually a really cool time, boys and girls. And then she lost her mind and did the ultimate. I asked her for Adidas, and she bought me Zips. Does everyone know what Zips are?
No.
Okay, Mr.
Are they like Tracks?
I think so.
Tracks are Walmart shoes.
I think Zips are I don't know what Zips are. I don't even know what Zips are.
Okay.
Go ask your parents what Zips are, kids. I said, Mom, what are you doing? You're ruining my rep. She said, you're only 16. You don't have a rep yet. Oh, boys and girls, I just want you to know that every day that you get on the fun bus, you are here to learn. And it doesn't matter what you wear. It doesn't matter what the person beside you is doing. I want each and every one of you to learn. But while you're learning, I want you to understand that there are certain things that you have to fight for, like your right to party. You wake up in the morning and you wake up late for school and you don't want to go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no. You miss 2 classes and no homework, but your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk. Now, you've got to fight for your right to party. Your pops caught you
make
smoking.
it sound so lame.
What?
Keep going.
Your pops caught you smoking, and he said, no way, no way. That hypocrite smokes like 2 packs a day. Man, living at home is such a drag. Now your mom threw away your best porno mag. Busted. Don't step out the house if that's the clothes you're going to wear. I'll kick you out my home if you don't cut your hair. Your mom busted in and said, what's that noise? Aw, Mom, you're just jealous. It's the Beastie Boys.
Oh, ain't that special?
Now get off the bus.
Oh my God.
No, hold on. We got to put the kids back on the bus and take them home, Mr.
Oh God,
Scotty.
let me get your music for you.
Okay, here we go. All right, boys and girls, everyone find your friend. Oh, I'm so glad Crystal finally got here. Crystal, we were really worried about you. Denise.
You're not wondering what she was doing up until now?
No, I don't want to know. I'm just happy
No,
that Crystal
I got
made
in
it.
trouble. She has to get in trouble.
Denise, there's only one teacher on the bus, and that's me, okay?
So you think.
Oh my goodness, Denise. Okay, boys and girls. Well, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll have a very special song. Tomorrow we're going heavy metal. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, there we go. Heavy metal, huh?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
My dog is hearing noises. That's funny.
You're okay.
It's okay, Bella.
It's okay, Bell Bell.
All right, so what else we got? Anybody?
Anybody? Well,
Anybody?
I'm excited.
Bueller?
Hey, are you coming to hang with us this weekend, Denise? At the social house?
I'm
in
planning
Lauderdale?
on it. I don't have kids.
Are you going to dress up?
I have to.
There's been a
figure
lot of people
something out.
talking about it. Nobody's been really sharing it. So if we can get everybody to share it, that would be great. If we can get everybody to share it, I'm going to go post it again.
I need to figure out a costume.
I thought you were going to say a cost because I'm thinking it's free.
Who's going to buy my alcohol?
Your alcohol? I'm going to be Venus, the goddess of love, and Benny's going to be a priest with a flask.
With a flask. I can be a pregnant nun then.
You could be a pregnant nun.
I was one year. I used to work at Help a Child Smile, the mobile dental program. And on the mobile, I was a pregnant nun.
Oh, Denise. Every year that I was pregnant, I used to be a pumpkin.
That is so anti-religion when it Look who we're talking about there. Never mind.
Duh, Scotty.
Denise.
And I think next year, because I'm going to like have dropped like 70 or 80 pounds, next year I'm going to be a gypsy goddess.
You gotta help me think of something I
Terrific.
can do, but not spend a lot of money.
You and David could be a plug-in socket.
David doesn't want to dress up,
Oh,
so it's just gonna be me dressing up.
Tell him to dress up at least like a truck driver.
He just has to walk out the house.
Yeah, but he needs to be in costume. Everybody there has to be in costume. It's a costume party /
let's
event.
see.
The only people that don't have to wear costumes are people that work the event.
Oh, I know. Denise, you could dress up like a morning radio show personality and put headsets on your head, and then you could have a hat on, and you could have a Just for Fun shirt on, and you could be like a radio personality.
Scotty also want me to borrow a pair of headset.
You can go get them at Ross for like $4.
I'm trying not to spend money.
Just use
Okay.
those white ones over there because they're horrible. Seriously, just grab the white ones and stick the cord in your shirt, and then you can be a radio person. And
There you go.
and look, and you can grab some of those chocolate microphones that we made over there, and you can have the chocolate mic. Damn.
His name wasn't Mike.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness, really, Denise?
You do realize that you are talking about Denise.
I just realized that, Scotty. Yes.
Goober, goober, goobers.
Goobers.
So what else we got? Anything? We're at 9:32.
We're being boring this morning.
My coffee just ran out.
I know, mine too.
I'm feeling it.
I'm sorry.
What else
We're
you
like,
got? You got any would you rathers?
I can make that happen.
You
You
can
can
make it happen.
It's happening in 2.2 seconds.
And
Would you
go.
rather run 26 miles or swim 5?
Swim 5.
Swim pipe.
Would you rather snort one crushed up Altoid mint and spearmint or take a shot of Tabasco sauce?
Ooh, I'd snort the crap out of that other thing.
I'll take a shot of Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, a shot like a sip or a shot like a shot glass.
Like a 1.5 ounces.
Yuck, no. Snorting whatever.
No, I'll take the shot glass.
Snort salt. That's good for you.
Ew.
I'm kidding. No,
Have a
don't do that.
lightsaber or a helper monkey?
A helper monkey.
I want a monkey so bad.
I want a lightsaber.
Okay. Would you rather have a large painting of yourself or a life-size sculpture of yourself?
A painting.
Yes, the painting, so that
Takes up-
everyone can see me.
Takes up less room.
Be a spouse of a polygamist or never have a relationship last longer than 2 years.
Well,
I'd be a spouse of a polygamist.
until I married my wife, I never had a relationship last longer than 2 years.
Me too.
So I guess I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Watch Seinfeld or The Simpsons.
Seinfeld.
Simpsons is stupid. Never be able to compliment or never be able to complain.
Never be able to complain.
God, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no. Be a Montauk or a Capulet.
A Capulet.
You know what we're talking about, Scotty?
Sorry, I was reading somebody complaining on Facebook. It says, is it just me or does anyone else shake their head when they receive a one-line text that says, call me, please? If you're taking time to text me, then why in the hell don't you just call me? But apparently this person doesn't work in a job environment to where you can't answer your phone.
Right.
Because like my mother, you can't call my mother at her job. It's easier to say, call me when you can.
Right.
Waterhead drives an 18-wheeler. Call me when you can. People that have real jobs can't just answer the damn phone. So it's easier and more polite to say, call me when you can. Because let me tell you something. One of my friends, every time he dials me, it's at the worst time ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told him jokingly, but I'm like, look, the next time you start to call me, stop and think about it for about 10 seconds and go, I'm going to call him in a minute. I said, because for some reason, every time you call, it's like right in the middle of me picking something up, dealing with my grandkid. It just the bad luck, just timing that when he calls, I'm always right in the middle of something.
Well, okay, like all of us do that to each other.
And I
like-
know I took away from your story, but that just seemed to work.
No,
Yeah,
but-
no, it went off the last one.
Yeah, but Denise says that. We all do that to each other, though. Call me when you can.
It's a whole lot easier.
But I know when I get the call me when you cans from Scotty, that means that all hell has broken loose.
No.
And yeah.
But I need to talk to you
Yeah.
because I wouldn't be
Telling you to call me if I
wouldn't be
didn't need to.
bothering you to tell you to call me. But it just gets me. It totally gets me because some people either might not want to talk at that moment or can't talk at that moment. And it's a whole lot easier to give me the option to call you than put me on the spot to answer you.
Yes. Yes.
So just letting you know.
There you go. All right. What you got?
All right, next. She's not prepared.
Would you rather be a Montauk or a Capulet?
I have no idea what that is.
Hello.
Hello, Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet.
I don't keep up with all that crap.
Scotty is Shakespeare.
I don't care if it's shaking a spear at a gorilla. I know. So would I rather be what or what?
A Montauk or a Capulet?
I don't understand what that is.
Leonardo DiCaprio or Claire Danes?
Oh, so you're saying the Romeo and Juliet, one was this and one was that?
Mm-hmm. Juliet was a
Grisdale and the
Yes.
other was a Clampett?
Oh my God.
What was some other people's that fought over moonshine?
Who the Hatfields and the
McCoys?
McCoys?
Is that what we're talking about?
Sure.
Something kind of
I
like
could
that.
care less whichever one I want.
Would you rather know when?
Which one was the rich one? I want a brass bowl to pee in and not a wood one.
Why does it have to be all about the money?
Well, if I'm going to have to live in those times, I want to be the rich one.
Give me knuckles for that one.
Boom. That's some dap.
Would you rather know when you will die or know how?
Abby
you
says
will
she
die?
wanted to be the Montauk. Whatever that.
Heidi Montauk from the Hills.
I have no idea. Why are you going to do that to me? I don't know.
Okay, Scotty.
No.
Would you rather know when you will die or how you will die?
Ooh, I'd rather know when.
I want to know when. Too.
Because knowing how I'm going to die doesn't mean crap.
Right, because you don't know when it'll happen.
Yeah, because if you say I'm going to die in a car, then that means I'd stop driving now.
Right.
Because I never know when it's going to happen.
Would you rather star in Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World?
Saved by the Bell.
Own an Xbox 360 or a PS3?
Xbox.
Oh, God, I already own the Xbox.
Let's see. Have your brain transplanted into a robot or have your brain transplanted into the opposite sex?
Robot.
You
Robot.
already have it transplanted into the opposite sex.
I would
She's
rather-
sitting next to
I'd
you.
rather have it in a robot because then I might be able to live forever.
Your brain is already in the opposite sex, Scotty.
Her name's Dot.
Yeah, but my problem is I would not want to be in a female's body and then get raped or something stupid. Ugh. Wouldn't that be horrible?
That's just okay.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to run?
I'd
40
hate to be in the opposite sex because think about it. If I'm a guy and I all of a sudden get
'Cause he's
raped
not.
by, the sidekick or something, that'd be really disgusting. Ugh.
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Gosh.
Here, just lay still. It only hurts for a minute. No, that would be
Or a
disgusting.
sidekick.
Oh.
Take another sip of this Jägermeister. It's good for you. I mean, no, that would be my luck.
Here, hold my beer.
That would be my luck.
Watch this.
My luck. I'd get drunk. He'd try to molest me. That's already happened, and I'm a guy.
Oh
No, I'm
my
kidding.
Be able to run 40 miles per hour or own a car.
Be able to run 40 miles an hour would be cool.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Read the Iliad or read the Odyssey.
I've read both of them. Yeah, I'll take the Odyssey.
Win the Nobel Peace Prize or find a cure for a terminal disease.
Cure for the terminal disease, please. Because if I do that, then I'm going to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Anyway.
You think so?
Mhm.
Have to wear a full body red leotard on your wedding day or have the person you are marrying that day wear the full body red leotard.
Well, I don't want red at my wedding though. Because
Oh my God, that's where her brain went. I don't want red in the wedding. Oh my God.
Okay, so what are you laughing hysterically over there at?
Because I sent Joe Leaper a picture of that spider I found, and he said, "Dude, I only saw the spider. The picture was still open when I walked back up and saw the shadow." Anybody that wants to see the spider picture, Oh God, it's funny. I'm gonna go ahead and send it to a couple people. So I just saw a spider a few minutes ago, and it made me laugh.
Oh God. Okay, let's see. Would you rather be a cowboy or Indian? Not like, would you like a Slurpee, but the ooh.
I want to be a cowboy.
Why you gotta make fun of a red dot?
And you're calling them a red dot. So which one?
Would I rather be what?
A cowboy or Indian?
I'd rather be a cowboy. Them damn Indians got killed all the time.
Would you rather be allergic to sugar? Oh, we already did that one. Be Gandalf or Luke Skywalker?
Luke Skywalker. Duh.
Eat waffles or pancakes?
Man, they're both good. It
Waffles.
depends. I'd rather have pancakes because pancakes most likely I'm getting at IHOP. Waffles would most likely be Waffle House.
If you were a zombie. Oh, if you were starving, would you rather eat your own hand or eat a loved one's eye?
Ew.
I'm
Neither. I'll just
eating
starve.
a loved one's eye.
I'll just starve.
No, I'm not going to starve, but I'm not eating my own hand. I need to have my hand to chop off the next body part of the loved one so I can survive.
Okay.
I mean, if the other person's dying, they could help keep me alive.
True that.
And if I was stuck with you, I would be dying, and I'm cutting off your hand.
You might catch what I got.
Chicken fingers, you know.
Before going to school or work every day, would you rather eat a breakfast of only jelly beans or a breakfast of only hot wings? I'd say hot wings so my teeth don't fall out.
I'll take jelly beans.
Really?
I just sent the picture of the spider to a bunch of people. Abby's like, nasty. Alex is like, what the F is that? I don't know that he's realized what he's looked at yet.
Look at it again, Alex. Would you rather have free tickets to the Super Bowl for life or get $20,000 to never watch NFL games again? I do $20,000
I'll take the $20,000 in a
because I
heartbeat.
don't watch it already.
Yeah.
Would you rather be on jury duty or go to work?
Go to work.
Go to work.
I have
yeah.
fought to get out of jury duty.
I don't.
I can't
I've never
stand-
had it, and the one time I've gotten summoned, it was when all my kids were really.
Alex says, yes, I see that I see the shadow, but where is that? If it's something I just took a snapshot off the Facebook, I have no idea where it is. That is hilarious.
He maybe thought it was yours.
It's the studio bathroom. Doc took the picture when she was in there peeing. You know, that was a good one.
Let me see this picture.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's a big spider, isn't it? This explains why Doc stands up to pee.
Oh my God. Okay, so when I did get jury duty or get
My wife said, if that's you, then I need you to report to the bathroom ASAP.
Get it, Crystal, get it. And I don't mean the spider. Everybody
she
who's
wants
not-
to get bit, all right.
Everybody who has not seen this picture was probably like, what the hell are they
I
talking
know.
If
about?
that's Doc, she may have to get the toaster oven.
Ding, ding, ding for the toaster oven.
I think it's going to be more than the toaster oven at this point.
That would definitely be Doc McStuffin. She'd be stuffing that thing.
And Doc
Next.
McStuffin is a real character, by the way.
Next, oh God, shut up.
Okay, so jury duty. I want to have it one time to say I had it. The only time I got summoned
What,
for
chlamydia?
it, jury duty.
Oh.
The only time I had it was when all three of my kids were really young, and there was that thing you could call and tell me you're a stay-at-home mom, and you can't.
Hey,
Get mad or
Tara's at jury.
Joy.
She's at jury duty. She is there today.
Where?
Jury duty.
Oh, wow. I
At
want to
least
be on
it's
the
across
grand jury.
street.
Listen, when they wanted me to go be a juror, I said, listen, I called, and it actually started an argument. And I said, listen, I don't see. I didn't know. With me being in the media like this, can you be biased?
Right.
And I said, listen, I don't think I can be biased. You don't want me there. They're like, but it's your duty. I'm like, hang them. That's my point of view. DUI, hang them. She said, but I went, child molester, really hang them. Rapist, hang them. She's like, but sir, you have to be non-biased. I'm like, yeah, it's not going to happen. If you are driving drunk and you could potentially kill somebody, you might as well have raped somebody. Hang them. And she's like, oh my God, sorry. Don't put me on a jury trial. My problem is my luck. I would get out of a jury trial and then find out that I could have helped keep somebody from going to prison. That's my problem.
Right.
You only get paid like $25 a day.
Who
don't
cares about the money, Doc? God. Listen to her. What's the teddy bear worth? Nothing. $100? I spent $100 at Chuck E. Cheese trying to win that $2 stuffed animal.
That she thinks is $500.
Right.
It's a Vermont bear. I'm telling you, it's a Vermont.
It's a vermin.
It's a Vermont
It's a vermin?
bear.
Vermin.
Like a rat.
Like a rat.
Oh my gosh.
Would you rather get completely drunk after 1 unit of alcohol or never be able to get drunk?
I have gotten completely drunk after 1 unit of alcohol.
Yeah, I got low sugar. Let me tell you, I had a day where I had low sugar and did a shot of Goldschlager, and you would have swore I drank a whole bottle. Yeah.
I don't ever want to get drunk again, though. That was not fun.
Yeah, I don't
What's she doing Saturday?
I'm not getting drunk.
Whatever.
See blurry all the time or see everything in black and white?
Black and white.
I see
I can't
blurry
do
all the
blurry.
time
I can't do
anyway.
blurry. Listen, okay, would you rather never
What?
rather
Huh?
It says
Would you rather you never?
would you rather never
Okay. I was just trying
listen
help
to
you with
music
the
again
reword.
or play video games again?
Play video games again. I
could
never
care
play them
less about
anyway.
Video games. Would you rather listen to only old Broadway musical songs or only Christmas music?
Only Christmas music.
Oh my God.
I'd rather do
that'd be horrible.
Broadway. Let's see. Be president. Oh, no way around death. Would you rather be president but then be impeached after 3 weeks or have complete power over the world and then get killed after 3 weeks?
Ooh.
I don't know. How'd you blocked out?
What else is new?
Well, let's
I was just
see.
thinking anybody would like to call in and create a whole nother topic, please feel free to call in. We're down to the last 10 minutes of the show. We are willing to talk about anything, as you can tell. Next, come on.
You know, I don't even know what to say about that.
Have your society focus on culture, like art, literature, music, films, whatever, or have your society focus on science?
Have your society focus on science.
Yeah, because you could probably get a lot of stuff done. Right?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And speaking of science, they've got that Science Day at the Charles Elliott Nature Center, where the kids can go down and do crafts.
What is that?
If it's science, then why is it called crafts?
Because they're building like spiders and stuff for Halloween, and they're talking about spiders.
Oh, so they're talking about spiders while building fake spiders.
Yes,
And I'm not going.
Is it like that picture I just sent?
kind of.
I'm not going then.
Who is that?
I refuse to.
So what else we got? What else we got? What else we got?
Don't forget
We're
to
down
go,
to 10 minutes. Don't
Earl-
forget to go to Social House.
and don't forget to go do your early voting.
Yes.
Early voting, please.
And
Please
I've been
register,
seeing
please
people
vote.
talk about the voting thing and blah, 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 blah. And people are trying to bitch and complain over the whole local Democratic, Republican. You know what? I'm kind of to the point where I don't even know that Democrat or Republican is mattering at this point as much as family values and who's actually trying to make your neighborhood better. I mean, realistically. So there you have it. That's just my opinion.
And that's just the way he sees it.
I mean, truthfully, because I've seen too many people trying to label themselves as one or the other, and they're just idiots, and they're really not doing anything for our community.
Let's see.
Hey, I do want to cover something as a conversation. So I'm going to tell you something funny. Do you know, Doc, that if Denise used to work for me,
Mm-hmm.
and you call me to ask a reference or any conversation that you ever have with me, I cannot legally say anything bad about her as far as what she was as far as working
Mhm.
for me.
That is correct. The
It's
only
the
thing that you
HIPAA law, right?
well, that the only thing that you can give out is that she worked there, and you can give the dates that she worked there. And sometimes some organizations will let you give the title that she held.
Right. But
That's
if
it.
I was to start just preaching to you over a speakerphone with several people listening that heard said conversation, if I was to start bashing her as my past employee, what law is that that's committed? What has actually been broken?
I can't remember the exact. It's not necessarily well, it is a law.
I remember it is a law.
It,
the
it
labor
is a law,
board.
but I can't remember exactly which one
But
it
somebody
is.
could be turned into the labor board for that.
Right. Somebody
And
you can.
possibly
Yes.
lawsuit.
Yes.
Is that
Okay.
defamation?
Yes.
That's because that's considered
It's
defamation of
considered
character.
defamation of character, but it's also something else too. It falls under two categories. But the person who has been traumatized by the former employer would actually need to get a labor attorney. Scotty, are you still with us?
Oh, I was just letting the people that are listening to the show that are trying to be eavesdroppers, I'm just letting them absorb what was just said.
Oh, okay.
Because yesterday I just happened to be standing somewhere, and I just happened to be in this office, and I just happened to be there when the speakerphone button got pushed, and I just happened to hear a person bashing a former paid employee, and I said, I think I'd go get an attorney at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's my exact words. I think you should go ahead and go get an attorney. I said, because there's 4 of us that just heard this whole conversation and heard, I'm just warning you.
Oh, I hate it when
I just thought you should know.
See, when I used to call to do reference checks on people and they would start with that, I was like, I'd say, you know what? I don't need to hear anything else, and I would hang up.
Oh, yeah, because I heard several times the original person say, why are you reaching out to me?
Right.
Well, I just wanted you to know, but what business, what you're telling me, what does that have to do with me?
Right.
Right.
And these are the same people that were eavesdropping yesterday that wanted to act like they weren't listening to the show, but then one called here, coinky dink. I think not.
Think not. Hmm.
But what's funny is this said business, when I reported them to the actual insurance commissioner yet again. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out for you. Because that's bad business.
Right.
That is
You just-
so bad business.
You don't do that.
No, not at all.
You just don't do that.
It's bad business, but it's bad morals too.
Well, it's very unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
See, me, I have the power of the freedom of speech.
Well,
So kind of changes the odds. Like you're the paid business that's taking my money
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
and you're running your mouth. Huh.
Well, it's like
Better Business Bureau.
it's like I tell everyone, number one, I'm on a morning radio show as a radio personality. Number two, I own a podcast network of 320,000 listeners at this point. So you can either behave or become a topic.
Well, it's funny because said
But
individual wanted to be a bully.
And topic
So-
doesn't
but-
necessarily mean bad. It could be a
but-
good topic or a
but
bad
that-
topic.
But the,
That's
but the
right.
problem is I'm anti-bully.
Mm-hmm. But I will use my power to bully you if you come
Thank
after my
you.
people.
Thank you.
You come after mine, I'm coming after you.
Because I always tell people, if you're willing to jump rope on the line, I'm willing to jump rope too. The second you step over with 1
It's-
foot, I'm willing to go over with 2 feet.
It's one of those, I'm not going to start it, but I'm sure as heck going to finish
There won't
it.
be no shit if you don't start no shit. Just for fun.
Hey, there's 3 questions that they ask when they call for references.
Let's hear it.
The first one is, did they work there? Yes or no? Yes. Second one is, how long did they work there? And years, whatever. And the third one, which is the killer, is, would you ever rehire them? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not supposed to put in your personal opinion. You're not supposed to like send an email out saying, man, I need you to call me. Because that takes it from business to personal vengeance. And then you're also using your personal comments to bash one person that was an employee to the new employer.
Are they allowed to ask why they were let go if they were let go?
I'm not sure on that labor part. We probably should get a
No,
labor person
no.
involved.
No, it's just those three questions. Yes or no, and would you, how long they were there?
So if
And
they ask,
that third question is, would you rehire them? Is the kicker.
Right.
yeah, because if you say no, they'll be like, why? And you're like, I'm not going to tell you.
No,
That's right.
that's all they need to know is that you won't rehire them.
Right. And then
So
there was the threat of there's going to be a cease and assist letter, blah 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 blah. Well, since you're contacting your lawyer about a cease and assist letter, you better go ahead and contact your lawyer about the lawsuit that you're probably going to get, because when the labor board comes a knocking, you're going to be screwed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, those are the three questions. If you get that no on that third question, then your answers are probably, all your questions are answered.
Right. I just can't stand seeing people get bullied. And I got to guarantee that my mouth's a whole lot damn bigger than yours. I just can't stand a bully. I can't stand an arrogant bully. I just can't stand it. And the CS had the nerve to dial my number during my show yesterday. Let me tell you something. The insurance people that are over this gentleman were blown away when I reported that he called during a live show to try to be a jerk.
Wow.
The insurance people said, you mean one of our agents did that? And I said, yes. They said, sir, I so apologize. That is so unprofessional. Would you like to file a complaint? And I said, no, I don't need to go to your boss with this. I said, I got a feeling this gentleman has done enough damage to himself. I said, because you are recording this, aren't you? He says, yes. I said, thank you.
Because so did we.
Yep.
I can't
Well, all right,
stand an
well, you gotta wrap it up.
arrogant bully. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in, sir.
And have a good one.
See
you
ya.
later.
Bye-bye.
So yeah. You look, that's the one thing I said when I created this. We're going to take care of the locals. We're going to make sure that people get treated right. We're going to make sure this. We're going to make sure that. And being nasty and being a bully, no, man, that's not the planet I live on. I mean, we still got that situation to deal with the lady from the city that got nasty about me.
Yeah.
I just don't tolerate that. If you don't like your job, go find another job.
That way
Don't
you
be
don't have to
nasty
deal
to
with
people. Yeah, just don't be nasty.
If you're not
man.
a people person, don't get a job.
Don't try to.
anywhere
Yeah,
around
don't be
people.
in the people business if you're not a people
A
person.
Go work
Right.
for yourself. Sell Avon. No, you still have
You
to deal
still
with
gotta
people.
deal with people. Go
That's
write
right.
code. Go write computer code. That way you have to deal with no one.
That's right.
Just sit in front of the computer all day.
All day.
All day long.
So, anyways, we're at the 9:58.
So, okay.
Well, damn, Doc. Okay.
Okay.
I'm so glad you got that off your mind.
Yeah, I'm so
we
glad.
got
that you
ladies
spoke.
bothering you all morning.
We got ladies talk tonight, and we're making caramel apple martinis.
You're gonna go get some rum chata.
Rum chata with caramel vodka.
Yummy.
Yummy. Scotty hates it when we do mixed drinks.
Well, because y'all are mixed, man, like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
But you're gonna love it tonight
No, why would I?
because you love us when we drink like that.
Especially when you whisper outside.
Have you fallen and bumped your head?
Oh Lord.
Oh,
Really?
I miss my.
Have you fallen and bumped your head? Why
What?
in the world would you think I love it when y'all get toasty?
We don't get toasty. We just.
You get trashed. I'm sorry, dog. Let me just go ahead and say it.
We do not get trashed. I do not get trashed. Let
Can
me
you
say that.
legally
She feels
drive?
good.
Yes. Because I don't get trashed.
Okay.
I have one drink, and sometimes I don't even finish that one.
Yeah, but the drink's like this
Yeah.
big.
One drink that's 36 ounces of alcohol.
A 64-ounce growler is not considered one drink.
Speaking, I got to go get our growlers refilled.
Yes, I need to take
Mhm.
some back. So maybe we can go do that when we leave
We
here.
need to do that.
Because I got two loaners from her that I need to take back.
And don't forget about the Ballast Point tap takeover on November 20th. It's going to be 8 taps from 3 to 8 p.m.
So did you just say that you can just go in there and tap that?
Oh my God.
No,
What?
I don't think.
If you would like to do that, Scotty, go ahead.
I still say that'd make a great shirt.
She said go for it, so get it started.
That would be a great shirt. She could sell those. I'd tap that. I mean, that is hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Would that not be awesome?
Yes, I already told you.
What would be really funny is if you make a voluptuous cartoon character woman,
Mhm.
right, with like a big bottom, and have her standing next to the big keg, and have her holding the hammer and the thing that you tap into the keg, and it says, "I would tap that."
See, you added more stuff since yesterday because
Because
yesterday
you could
it
sell
was
several
just-
shirts.
Yesterday it was just a hand hitting a hammer. Today you put this voluptuous big
Right,
butt
because
cartoon.
the funny thing is the first thing somebody would read is, "I would tap that," and they would not be aware whether they're supposed to be thinking about the girl or the keg. It's like the T-shirt, the Big Johnson T-shirts. That was hilarious. I used to love those shirts.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so then this weekend we've got the social house.
Social house.
I'm excited.
in Porterdale.
I'm excited.
And then hopefully the way we're going to do this is we're going to go trick or treat in Porterdale.
Mhm.
Then my wife, because the sun will be going down, my wife will bring the baby back here. or I don't know exactly how this is going to take place because I haven't really focused on who's watching the baby.
We can't have a baby in the bar.
No. Well,
You can set up a playpen in the back
there'll
office.
be Denise. She'll be in the bar. But I want another drink. No, Denise. You've had 20. But I want another one.
You're cut off.
Look at her nod and yes. All right, look, we're out of here, y'all. It's
Bye,
10 o'clock.
y'all.
We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow.
And tomorrow will be really funny because it's Friday.
Yeah, bright and
Are we
early.
dressing up tomorrow?
I know.
I
Maybe
thought
wanna
you
dress
were.
up.
I thought you were going to dress up as a responsible human being.
I dressed up today.
You dressed
It's because
up.
you tried to get me in the bathroom as soon as we got here.
Wow, God, y'all, it's 10 o'clock. Keep it PG-14.
It No, but are we gonna do anything tomorrow?
I don't know.
I might put on underwear tomorrow. Wait, I got
Oh,
underwear now.
Right. All right, guys, we're out of here. Don't do
I may
anything
put
we went-
pants on tomorrow. I'm gonna dress up as a responsible human being. I at least have a collared shirt on today with my name on it.
Your
proud
name's
of
not
you.
on it.
Your
It
name's
says
not
just
on
for
it.
fun.
That's not
Hello.
your name.
Is that
Hey,
your name?
It's mine. Let me tell you.
Is that your name? Is that your government name?
Excuse me, let's not pipe
Vibe it.
burp into mics.
All right, we're out.
We love you.
Bye.
Peace out.
We will see y'all later
On the flip side,
on the flip side. Flip it
don't
up, rub
do
it down.
anything
Oh,
we would do
no.
if you do it just for fun.
And then come back tonight for Ladies Talk. It's Rewind. Zach is back with us.
The Zach is back.
Because Zach is
Is he?
back. Yes, he is.
Are we sure of this?
Yes, we are.
Oh crap. Okay.
Oh my
All
gosh.
We'll be out. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace out.
Tomorrow is going to be Freaky Friday for sure because we're getting ready for Halloween.
Hey, and it's
I hope
Beer
Grandma
Friday.
comes to visit tomorrow.
Who's going to be here Friday?
Beer.
Beer Friday.
It's
We're
Beer
drinking
Friday.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Do you want to get some Rico?
Suave.
Or maybe she could donate
or
some.
maybe we could have caramel alcohol martinis in the morning.
Oh my God. We're out of here.
Heck
Everybody
yeah.
have a great day. We will see y'all on the flip side.
See you
Whatever you
tonight.
do it just for fun. Listen, I recommend anybody go make any videos they want of them doing something stupid
and say you did
and
it.
did it just for fun. Yeah. Say I did it just for fun. We'll post it on the Facebook page.
Heck to the
Or
yeah.
or put on a hat and some sunglasses or whatever you want to do. Pick up a comb and talk into it like a microphone and pretend to be your favorite morning co-host.
Hey,
Ooh.
I'm gonna share on the Just for Fun page. My dentist office is doing that R2D2 pumpkin,
Yes, do
and
that.
the contest ends today.
Okay.
and they're behind like 40.
Cool.
So
Sounds good.
everybody needs to go vote.
Okay.
All right,
We'll see y'all on the flip side.
bye.
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 Stay out of trouble, everybody. Don't do anything we would. Later, fellers.
Later.